Sure.
If you really want to.
Yeah,
I mean, we really don't have to do this when I take some
Hey, hello and welcome to Family RPG, which is the Shattered God campaign. At long last.
It's been 3 months since we last recorded.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's been a long road.
Yeah.
Getting from there.
Don't get pregnant, kids.
So we're gonna go to the Endless
My
Nation.
girlfriend
I
is.
know your girlfriend did. I don't know if you did, though.
You beat me to it.
So we're going to go to the Endless Nation and get some information on the Shatter Gods.
Shattered Gods, you can find out where
And-
Lady Bloom went.
And Lady Bloom, we're trying to find her too.
Yeah.
Question some people.
And you
Well,
guys
not that our characters know this, but we're also like heading towards the direction of like Obsidian Nova from our last like preview.
Yeah.
Not that any of us know this.
I don't know
Nope.
them all.
No, like
Don't even remember it.
I
I might be able to do a history check on that, but otherwise,
I mean, yeah, go for it.
you could.
using my wizard dice.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet.
They're hard to read.
So,
Nah.
Not
Oh,
20.
shit. That's a nice way to start your roll.
Yeah, you've,
Alright.
you've definitely
Plus
heard
five.
of the city of Circanus.
Or is that a 0-2?
That's
There's kind of like
That's the
the
oddest
starting
dice
point
ever.
of,
Gotta be real careful when you
hey,
interpret
let's
it.
shut this place off.
what's
For
what's-
the rest of the plains.
what's the Kurivala tribe?
Corvala
Yeah.
is where you can get information about the Shattered God. They're kind of like the...
They're kind of cloistered, aren't they?
That's where we're
Originators.
going.
Yeah, they're up far to the north
In
in
the
the...
Elistal
The
Hills.
windy place.
Yeah.
No, Hills of Elista. Right?
That's the mountain range that
Hills
kind of
Elista.
runs
Okay.
across the top.
Northwest. That's what I have here in my notes.
Yeah.
It's not well traveled, is it? I remember there being like winds.
We
or
have an
something.
airship
No,
here.
well,
Yeah.
We're gonna be
the
fine.
the winds are beyond the mountain
Ah, okay,
range
okay,
with
yeah.
the sheer, where it kind of starts going into the territory of the nation that attacked you
Okay. We should be good then.
earlier. Just kill them all.
Yeah.
All right, go for it. Roll a d20.
We're on this one.
Yeah, really. Hopefully it's weighted. Yeah,
What do
you
you
know
get?
about Circanus that it was a very big proponent of kind of cloistering the prime material plane off from the rest of the planes, because someone opened up this plane to the outer realm, and when they stepped through it, it just eradicated all life around it. So
That's not good.
it's kind of it was kind of one of the really big plates. And then also, I don't remember if I told you guys this or not, but aboleths are an aberration, and you really don't see strong aberrations like that. They were kind of one of the group that kind of just got pushed out when the gods erected the barrier at the very end of the war against the Endless Horde, I think they called it.
That sounds right. That sounds cool either way.
Yeah, half of being a DM is just coming up for cool names for your stuff.
Otherwise, them straight.
Otherwise, no one takes you seriously. But you do
could
have to
just
keep
be
them
like,
straight.
Jeff, and then Jeff's a complete badass.
I mean,
Then,
yeah.
they have to respect him.
I would take Jeff pretty seriously.
My name is Hef.
My name is Heath.
So you guys have this
With you?
giant dead fish monster in front of you. You're a couple hundred miles away from the edge of the Endless Nation.
What will be the first city that we will get into the Endless Nation if we continue going?
So
First
first
that
city,
port city.
kind
Well,
of.
this was not a port. This was like a
Yeah, this was
crappy town, right?
Well, it was highly trafficked at one point, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah,
But because of the mist and everything, so it might come back.
yeah. So
Hopefully not.
you guys are kind of
I mean, hopefully
in
it does.
here.
Not the best. That's not
in
the
this
best.
little harbor bay area, and then the kind of all cities kind of go. There's multiple villages and kind of miniature cities out here, but all of them kind of go to this city
Eventually.
right here.
And
The giant
you guys
lake
are from the Iron Kingdom, right?
Iron Kingdom. Yeah.
The giant lake between us, there's like giant monsters that roam around cities on top of them, aren't there?
Just one.
Just
But
one.
yes.
Okay.
Maybe that's the legend. We don't know.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Let's see. That city is called.
3-foot lake.
Yeah.
Giant creature.
Yeah.
Right, isn't the lake like very shallow?
Really short.
Yeah, it's in between like 3 to 6 feet.
Yeah. So
It's a pool.
It's a sea.
the monster is like.
Oh no, it's vaguely like a dragon turtle, except instead of like normal legs, it has like giant like insect legs.
That's still 6
Oh,
feet. It's not that
Terrifying.
big.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not that deep, but I mean the monster's
Still pretty big.
300 feet long,
That's
Oh.
3 or
big.
400 feet
Yeah,
long.
like think Wild West meets Dragon Turtle
Yeah,
and a little.
like
pond.
the
Well, what's the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
dragon
It's not
turtles
trivial.
from
No.
Oh, Wild West. Sorry.
I don't know.
3 W's.
It's hot.
kind of like the dragon
Oh,
turtles
shit.
from Airbender
Okay.
that had
Oh,
the
no.
cities on the backs of them.
Okay.
So let's see, the next city that you guys would be headed to.
Are we supposed to get paid
I don't
to
know why it's
kill that
moving.
thing? From
You should
there?
hide something.
Do you have
behind
the heat on?
I turned it off.
Okay. Well, that's very curious then, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is there a wall venter on that side?
Well, that might be, yeah.
Okay.
Oh well.
Just creepy. Like.
They'll live somehow.
We do have central heating. We don't have central air.
If you ever want to use like a scratching
Yeah,
thing,
same boat.
you can use it.
Yeah. More horror. The city that you guys would be now headed to is called Chaos Mirror. And then you can try to find the city that's in the Pure Lake, but it moves around quite a bit. You might get eaten or sacrificed.
Not worth it.
So,
I'm all for it.
how are we doing on supplies and stuff? We're good.
I think we basically retrieve all our ammunition, right? Every time we use the airship.
Yeah, it's just it's all on lines and you retract it. and-
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing is broken.
So we should be good
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, on food and those things.
I remember we threw like an enormous amount of money at just this ship, so I think we should be okay.
Okay.
I'm good otherwise too. Everybody else good?
Yeah.
I gather we had healed up since last time.
We could take a nap.
We can
Yeah.
take a long
Yeah,
rest.
you guys
Yeah.
can take a long rest.
Yeah,
before kind of the
nice.
danger's gone.
I was at 10 hit points, so yeah, please.
I remember that. That was a good
Ah.
time.
Good time. Yeah.
I was on the ship. I didn't care.
Yeah, I know. Like,
So, should we just go to the north?
And you just miss
City?
Tiny Rick anyway, so you don't care about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh. Kind of surprised that one of the ballista didn't slip.
Sure.
PvP. Except it's not really PvP when you're fighting them with a giant ship.
Cinematic moment.
Shooting adventurers from an airship.
You're drowning. I'll save you. Stab. Reel him back up.
I call a dead one.
You can always, bring them back to life. So technically, it is saving.
Yeah.
It's true.
Although we have
I
no
don't-
clerics.
Yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to say, I don't
I
think
know.
we hired any
Yeah.
cleric or
But-
anything like.
We
I'm
could-
definitely not a cleric.
Anymore.
Anymore. I was a bad cleric.
Mm-hmm.
I
Dude,
think
if
you
you ever
only
play,
healed
like, a
yourself
Full
once.
on cleric. That's the only way I'm seeing you play. Oh, I'm hurt.
Uh,
All right, I'm
Hey.
going
Battle
back
mercy.
in. Yeah.
And
You guys
just
good?
be like Jester.
Like I'm just gonna inflict wounds. I'm like, oh, I gotta back up. You guys take them.
5th level inflict
I'm
wounds.
hurting. I'm
Natural
hurting.
1.
yeah, I always hated rolled spell
So where are we
damage,
going
healing
then?
one. I'd say we continue on just straight across as best we can towards our destination. I'm already bad with names. So.
Chaos Mirror.
Yeah,
I mean,
that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, prepare control winds if you give me a direction to go.
Do we know where to go? Like, anyone has a map?
We got the one he holds up.
No, I mean, like...
I have in my thing area maps, but I don't know if it's this area maps. Just says
Can
area
we
maps.
ask, like, the major of this
Oh yeah, we just saved
town
these
we
people.
just saved?
I mean,
Well, let me-
the
to give
captain
us-
probably has
We have a pilot
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
maps. You guys have...
Not to mention, the last time we spoke to the person in
Dinner
charge of the
area.
port city, he was a dick.
Yeah, but now we saved
was?
him.
He like gave us nothing.
Wait,
Oh, that's true.
He was just
I mean,
like,
but also
no,
he
everything's fine, everything's
Well,
good. It's
so
like, no,
been-
obviously not,
been
guy.
under assault and kind of Stockholm syndrome.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
can he give us like a map so we kind of know
Yeah,
where
you
we're
guys-
going?
Actually, we're supposed to get paid for him for doing this.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like the 1/3.
1/3. It was 1/3 of all of their gold.
The
I remember
comeback.
it now.
Yep.
God.
I remember now.
1/3 of all of the gold of the city.
Yes.
That was the agreement. 1/3 of all of their gold.
Because we were trying to honestly extort them for everything. He's like, no, the city's not going to do well. And he's like, all right, fine, 1/3.
Yeah.
He like full on went grog. We were going to go to half, but he's like 1/3.
Okay, so how much money do they have? What if 1/3 of nothing is nothing?
Well, then they have nothing.
Yeah, it's still more than maybe nothing that we would have gotten. Maybe we'll get like a third of the storeroom
'Cause
next
we-
time.
'cause- Well,
Free food,
we
1/3.
also
Nice night.
we get 1/3 gold. We gave them 1/3 rations of our ship
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay.
because we were
Because
like
they were
bartered.
starving because nobody was
Yeah.
able to get in properly.
And they said they didn't need their gold because they couldn't buy any food. So.
Yeah. We can't eat this gold.
So you
what's the point?
basically just sold the rations.
Yeah.
The rations.
Yeah, but we're also gonna like extort them because
Ideally for
Okay.
a ridiculous amount.
I was trying to
Like
figure
a hot
out
dog
where
vendor
the
at a
bank is
baseball
because there's
restaurant.
no building that says bank.
Bank, please. Deposit
I'm just gonna
money.
steal it all.
Please rob this town that has nothing.
Steal all the food
How
back.
hard
Feel
times.
no pity for it. I don't live here.
Let's see.
As far as
Did
we're
I-
concerned, it's part of an ammunition, so whatever.
You can probably Google D&D 5e small town fortune. I bet there's a generator for that.
All right. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Or something in the Dungeon Master Guide.
I don't know if they would have thought about extorting a whole town.
So that's what.
Well, I mean,
1/3
just
was.
general
Yeah, we
values
figured it out.
of
As soon as you
based
said
on
gold,
population.
I was like, wait.
We're supposed to get paid. I thought we were supposed to get paid for it. Because I just remember the interaction with the mayor because I didn't talk to him at all, or very little, and he was just being a complete dick to everybody, like not giving up anything.
He's under control of the aboleth. I'll give him that.
Do we know that? We don't.
Yeah, well, he was at least influenced because I think they were all worshiping him as like some ancient deity.
Because we heard.
But also, you
Wait,
saw
I don't know who.
during the course of the fight, the aboleth had some large mind control abilities.
Like we heard two voices, or someone in the party heard two
Was
voices.
sleeping or something?
Like
Was it sleeping?
save me, and the other one was like leave.
Was it Andres? You heard them?
What?
Who was it? I heard the voices at night.
We heard two voices. Someone in
Was
the
it
party
Maltmeal?
did.
Didn't
It was
Did-
Potential.
Save
I mean,
me.
it's been 2
did you
months.
cast?
help,
Did,
and then the other one, like
maybe
when we
that's
got
part
close
of
to
your
that thing,
city.
get the
um,
shout.
Oh.
leave.
Man, I also
I
had
don't
the same
remember.
thoughts. I
Maybe.
could have something like that.
I think it was him or me. I don't remember.
Yeah,
too.
it's,
It
it was
was
one of
you
the
two.
you
We
two.
went to. They have this statue, and the statue was talking.
Yes.
I forgot about that thing.
Yeah.
Can we take the statue?
I mean,
We can shoot it somewhere.
I think the
Make a
statue was like
sleight
of the
of hand
aboleth.
check.
It's a big ass. How are you gonna you're gonna rob this thing?
Harpoons.
We have a weaver living inside of our.
That'll just be destroying in the
Thing.
process.
Oh,
That's true. All right, I'll leave it.
Yeah,
Roll,
this is-
I don't know, 40-10?
You
Or
got
44?
you
Find
got-
out the dimensions. 3d4.
Jesus,
what-
pick a number.
Are you gonna get? Do you already get paid?
Yeah, well, you keep figuring that out. We're gonna skip this.
I just want a map so we can go. That's it.
Oh yeah, we could.
Don't rob this poor little town.
We already did. They owe us the money.
Sure.
Let's see.
Wait, doesn't Sarah do our money?
I hope
No.
not.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Who does the money?
So this says
Pretty sure we
the
just
wealth
throw it on
is
ship.
996,000 gold
Oh,
pieces.
Yeah.
How much?
It's
900.
gonna be 3,320,000 gold pieces.
Well,
They have
let's find
900
out.
gold pieces.
332,000 gold pieces.
That's not exactly how much money they would have. 425. That sounds a little more reasonable.
We have more money than them. Like I have 1,200 gold right now. So I have 3
have
times the
one-
money
I
of
don't
this
know.
town.
I have
I
one
think-
diamond. That's more than that.
And you want to rob the
Where'd
town
you get
of
that
a
diamond?
I think multiple
From your diamond
money.
crushing area, like
Oh,
the whole
that's
maze,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
full of it.
So
yeah, Malt, I think you take
I
all
also
my
got like
money.
5 gems worth 500 or 100 apiece.
so
I have no money.
really, you're gonna not giving you
This is
guys 7 million gold.
this is like
Why? We'll just literally pimp out.
we're basically like millionaires in this little like town in the middle of like sub-Saharan Africa,
Yeah.
and we're
I
like,
mean, that's essentially
we
what
killed the lion. Give us a third of what you have.
We gave them food.
We did them food.
You guys did give them a lot of food.
Yeah, but these guys have nothing.
They started from nothing at
So,
one
yeah.
point.
Go ahead and take, I guess, 200,000 gold.
200,000?
Hit it up, Malt.
That was kind of the median. The median was about 600.
But of this mole town?
I mean, they don't.
It
They
used to
haven't been
prosper.
able to-
Will
I mean, they've
mean,
been collecting this gold and
yeah,
they
they've
know where
been
to spend
collecting this gold, and
Oh my
this used
God.
to be like an incredible.
What are we gonna do? We should just start shooting money at people at this point.
That's
What's
the
this?
goal.
Just turn
What's
into
the
Borderlands 3.
Get another airship.
gun that shoots money?
Borderlands 3,
Yeah.
yeah.
We should just melt the gold and start making ballistas out of gold and just throw them at monsters.
I mean, that's not gonna do very.
If it were
much.
silver, I would agree, but
Silver.
gold.
We can buy silver with the gold.
Oh my god.
Silvered
Silver
weapons.
bullets.
You know
often,
that's 40k
you
a piece right now since
Yeah.
she's not here.
Who's included in there?
But
Or
I
you
mean,
just have
That's
this
a lot
town used to
less.
be like incredibly like
Yeah.
they had like a huge
Okay.
harbor of ships that had just been like you see in
I
the
was-
harbor. There's just destroyed ships.
Y'all get 40k.
Okay, so this was not a sub-Saharan. We basically just robbed a small town in Italy, which was
I mean,
under siege.
It's kind of like the equivalent of robbing like Boston during the
No,
Civil War.
what we need to do is set up an infrastructure so that we can just perpetually take the money from this place.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Oh, we could just rob them next time we come back.
No, not rob them. Set up a business.
Taxation. Or
Taxation.
Taxation.
Yeah. Instead of taking all this money up front, make it
Can we have an
We're just
annex for
gonna
the
colonize this
kingdom?
little
Yeah.
area.
annex
Start
it.
here.
Annex,
This
yes.
is our wedge to go into the rest.
Yes. Please start making an empire.
Yeah.
There are rules for setting up businesses. Okay.
I mean,
okay, so now we have.
we can do it.
How much insane
I got
amount of money we
connections.
have now?
Huh? Party?
I
fun,
super
guys?
don't know how much money you guys have.
So we have now. Are we gonna split this money, or are we just gonna keep it in the?
We just
I
don't do a big
legit
bucket.
said 40k each.
That's so much. How are you gonna carry 40,000 coins?
Hey, we have an
Well-
airship.
Let's see.
Malt, you want to take care of this?
Am I capacity?
We have
Oh,
like
just write
A
it down.
gold coin
Oh,
weighs
sure.
an ounce,
hired,
right?
like
Yes.
I think I'll give you
40,000
ounces.
Yeah, we had like 30 people on board
Yeah.
too.
like wheelbarrow this, man. We can do it. It's called magic.
It's 2,500 pounds.
Yeah. So each of you guys have 2,500 pounds.
200,000 gold pieces for the party.
There you
Okay,
go.
it's been written down.
The ship can carry 1 ton.
Oh God.
Yeah.
This is
So gold is
We also have a
currently
dragon in
per
there.
ounce $1,462. So what's 40,000 times?
Screw it. No, we're done
1,000.
campaign. We're gonna go start our legit own empire, our own nation,
$58 million.
and we're just gonna.
Each.
What?
Our whole goal will be when we set this nation up to find Lady Boom, kill her.
You guys aren't even gonna.
Thing.
So
Alright,
you
she's
guys
dead.
are gonna
Bye,
end your
everybody.
characters here. You guys are gonna set up as level 1 adventurers, being hired by the old party to go find this chick.
Yep.
That works.
We're millionaires now.
Oh yeah.
You understand this?
I mean, you guys were millionaires beforehand.
No, but now we're more millionaires.
Billionaire.
We have a
Billionaire.
ship. No, we're millionaires still.
Everything, yeah.
Each of us individually.
Okay.
And we have a ship. We should buy a little
I'll marry your
ship.
daughter now.
He can really provide now. He's a millionaire.
I'm not just judging him for being able to provide financially. It's more as him to a husband to her as well. So
He'll never
as a
succeed.
person,
Yeah.
That's a
It's gonna be a long adventure.
yeah.
Alright, hold on to my money. Wizards are much better with money.
I mean, they go through it like crazy.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so we're off to the gay ass mirror.
the what?
Sure.
That's how I remember it in my head right now.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
we can try to get our secrets from the Shattered Gods and we'll find Blue and Ripper to be places.
Well, we have to go to the north for the Secrets of the Shattered Gods.
Mhm.
But maybe in this city we'll find more information.
We'll make like a weird crescent.
You know, a large castle or palace costs 12,000 gold a month.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
12,000 a month?
Yes.
Wow, we have like
If we combine our efforts, we just make like a legitimate like StarCraft 2 base right now, dude.
StarCraft 2 is great.
I know we can
Yeah.
just put our funds together and make that. No one's gonna mess with us.
Terran Zerg
We could go back to that one pirate island and take it over.
I mean, you guys kind of
There's a
already
wizard.
murdered
There's a
Yeah.
wizard that can like make a select. Say it for me.
clone simulacrum.
Thank you. I'm not going back to that island yet.
Yeah, we have to go back there when you're like strong enough to.
To counteract that, yeah.
Yeah.
You can like cast dispel magic or counterspell at like 9th level.
Yeah,
You
because
mean
that
that clone?
It could be like 2v2.
You mean the clone?
The clone guy, yeah. Wasn't there a wizard making?
Yeah, you guys
clone
already
himself?
murdered that.
Yeah, but
We
this-
murdered the
No,
clone.
no, but
He'll
we
be
didn't-
back.
we killed the
Good point.
yeah. So
Yeah.
we have a very mad wizard that's looking for someone who destroyed his whole operation.
What did you do?
And-
Alright, we're totally done with this port town, by the way. We can get in the ship.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead
figured you guys have been flying
Yeah. Okay.
for a while.
I'll have to stop by that lower place.
David, any other options in there?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's pretty
There's
good.
tons.
It's
There's
a little
tons
bit
of things.
pricey though. Is the only problem, but it's good food.
Like I'm pretty sure at this point we could probably buy our way into heaven.
Pay the right cleric, yeah.
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 Alright, let's do this. So we're flying, we're over top a
Yeah, you're
nice
flying.
grassy
Do we
6
see
foot deep
the-
lake.
Are there
Great Lake from
slaves
this
in the
distance or
endless
no?
nation?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are going to have to fly over it.
Okay.
So kind of the way it works
By
is,
pyramids.
so
Make them
like
build pyramids.
Gasmir's here, and then there's
What
kind
is-
of the lake,
For when
and
we
then
die.
there's a mountain range, and
I
then
don't
you
need that
guys would
myself.
be like right here,
Okay.
like down here.
We'll
So you
be
guys are going to
gods.
have to fly over the pure lake.
We could pay for that. Pay for ourselves to be worshipped as gods, then you do become a god.
Yes, right? The only thing you
No.
need to become a god is worshippers, right?
See, what you do is you go buy a
We're
town,
all gonna be
buy a
witches.
port town, institute yourselves as the rulers. Eventually, you become so powerful, you seem like gods to them. Disappear, let someone else rule, come back as vengeful gods, and then come back as vengeful gods. Half the party stays out. You
didn't
come
pay
in,
me enough
kill
money.
them, pull them back out, and then you're heroes again.
What
and
if-
then you just keep repeating.
What
that
if we
forever.
buy slaves so they make pyramids for us? So when we die,
Pretty sure all of our alignments are gonna change.
Oh yeah, totally. Your alignment will
How many
definitely
slaves do
change.
you have? Align your nation's worth, alright?
How much is your nation worth?
no, but if this was the money that a little town had, imagine like a big town.
I think this was like a prosperous port town.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is
Imagine if we get a third of the capital's money.
Ooh, let's do this. So gas, here we go. No.
Don't tell
It's not the
Torn
capital.
about a heist, man. I'm all for it.
I mean, you guys can see like the bank vault
We're about-
just sitting there.
We're about to just like oceans this.
Becoming a lich seems to be, like underperforming. Trying to become a god, that seems to be a higher goal there, yeah.
Yeah, but eventually gods can be killed.
Yep.
Epic levels, yeah, gods can be killed.
I'm not saying they're invincible.
Pretty
Well, like,
good.
obviously they're
Invincible. You're a loony.
But if you have multiple simulacrums out there,
Clones. Simulacrum is a different spell.
or no, what's a lich have?
Phylactery.
Yeah, multiple of those, man. You could like Voldemort this
Voldemort
up.
it up, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can you make multiple phylacteries?
If you have enough power and kill enough people.
I don't know.
I mean, there is
Because I mean,
there is like a set standard that you have.
What if
to
you
get
take the
to create
phylactery
one.
and put it inside of a Tarask?
you guys have to find the Trask first.
We know
where it
guy
is.
has one. Tiny
It's in a
rig.
jar.
Rick in a jar.
Yeah,
At least
exactly.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, there could be more.
And then you have to go into the Tarask to
It has
get the
siblings.
phylactery.
Oh, that'd be a cool adventure.
I want to
Going
see
inside
that
the
map
Tarask.
right now. Just the inside of a Tarask. Like, you gotta travel the bows and bloodstreams and everything.
Talk about inner space.
Well,
Oh, we
Let's
saw
do
it,
this
Billy?
shit. Oh,
Huh?
Inner space?
Oh,
outer
no.
space.
Was that what it was the movie called?
Magic
with,
Comment?
Martin Short.
Oh, no. I thought you was talking about Interstellar. I was like,
Interstellar.
Yeah.
I still don't know how I feel about that movie.
So
All right.
How far
so
away are we of the?
It's going to take you, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 days by airship. This thing scoots pretty well.
Mhm.
If you throw more money at it, it might scoot even further. God knows you have enough now.
Control winds, so it blows faster.
Yep. So.
What level is control winds?
Well, 5.
Oh, it's too high.
Oh, control.
I was thinking of just like hiring wizards and just having them cast.
Your one job.
Well, I mean, instead
Just
of
the
hiring
wind.
a wizard, you could just pay him to enchant a crystal and then put it in front of behind a sail and. So as you guys pass over the Pure Lake, the weather changes dramatically. It is much more kind of almost like a tropical kind of feeling. The weather's very warm. There's not a cloud in the sky, and I would make everyone to make wisdom saving throws, please.
I'm gonna die. I won't actually, because I have resilience. I think.
Matt.
Yeah, I'm doing
20?
great.
Yes.
23.
16.
24.
16,
I don't have it.
13.
15.
15.
24.
Wow, I was the lowest, and I think I have the highest wisdom.
Let's eat these Cheetos now. I'm hungry.
See, that's your fault.
I know. I shouldn't have.
So, all you guys feel this, but you feel it the most. You don't want to be here. You just want to leave. Like, you want to get just out of the Pure Lake. Like, you don't want to step foot in the water. You don't want to go searching for anything. Your mind is entirely consumed with getting out of here.
So I just want to continue going with the.
Yeah, you just want to continue going. You don't want to look down. You just kind of keep your eyes up. You don't want to look at the Pure Lake. You want nothing to do with it.
Could I fly faster than the ship? How fast does the ship go? I'm just thinking if it would-
With the modifications, I think we rounded it up. Because I
Yeah.
think it was really, like, we looked, it was really
It was
yeah.
stupid slow.
But it does move 24 hours a day.
Yeah, which is kind of like the, it's kind of not like it's not like a fear effect where you're immediately like, I have to get out of here. It's I just don't want to be here.
No, I'm trying to think if I should.
Yeah, it moves 9 miles an hour, but I think we upped it to like 18
Like
or 20 miles.
18, 20, yeah.
How much is that in? So 18 miles per hour?
Yeah,
18
you're
miles
not
per
going-
hour.
I'm not gonna go faster than
Yeah,
that.
No.
Okay,
No.
I'll just stay there. I'll go like inside, so
Yeah.
I'm like not. Exactly, yeah. I'll go like
Yeah.
in my room.
Yeah,
So it's like the anxiety of an introvert and a social event.
yeah,
I was just
pretty
thinking of
much.
a party and there's no food or alcohol.
So I'll just
Don't
go
want to be
inside.
here.
Okay, you just go inside.
And
And kind of eventually, as you guys kind of the feeling gets stronger kind of the closer to the center of the lake you go, and then about the third day of travel, it starts lessening as you guys just keep.
Do we notice this?
Yeah, you definitely notice it.
Do we notice when he starts to relax a little bit immediately after like pulling his hair out?
I
Well,
mean, yeah, it
when
wouldn't
we
be.
flip out, I would just be like, what the hell? Like, look around the ship.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Like,
what I
I'm
get.
literally just gonna hop on my wyvern and just, like, fly around, like, what? I am freaked.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check then.
So
Like,
by
I'll give
the
you help.
center is where I'm the most scared.
Yeah, it's
I'll give
it's
you
not
help
even
for
a
the roll.
sense of like scared.
Yeah,
You're not
we need it.
scared of anything.
It's
You just
uncomfortable.
don't want to be
Much better.
here. Like, there's just like a feeling in the back of your neck, like kind of in like when you're about to go into a haunted house, kind of thing, where you're just like,
It's a good way to describe it.
yeah,
Okay.
26.
26. You don't really see anything.
Ha!
Occasionally, once in a while, you kind of see like a person down below, kind of surfing along the top on kind of like a like a windboard
Yeah.
type thing.
creepy.
Other than that, you don't really see a lot. There's large black kind of birds in the sky. There's no really vegetation. There's just this flat expanse of just barely moving, incredibly clear water.
Alright.
Okay, I'll just be off the side of it after I'm extra dehydrated, so it's not so clear later.
Can I do a nature check or history check to think about why this would happen?
Go ahead and make a history check.
I can help you with that because I have proficiency.
Alright,
Yeah,
so that'd
go
be
ahead.
12, but
Take advantage.
go with the 16 plus 5, 21.
21. Yeah, you've heard of kind of the Pure Lake is, I don't want to say xenophobic because like they still like rely on trade, but people just don't go there. And you kind of heard of kind of places like this before, and you got a 26 or 25?
21.
21. You've heard of things called Genius Loci that kind of have an area and they protect it. So this could be some sort of effect from that. You're not really sure, but that's probably what it is. You've heard that that whatever monster or creatures the city is on the back of, it's kind of revered. Not necessarily worshipped, but it's looked up to as like a protector.
Literally, it's huge.
Yeah, I mean, literally, but yeah.
Some crab turtle.
The city's in the back of the turtle, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like along the shell.
And it seems the turtle itself is what's producing this aura of uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Or that's what you...
probably a good assumption.
Let's just get out of here.
Let's not go near the turtle.
Yeah. All right. So you guys keep going. What was it 4 days? Later, you well, I mean, probably 2 days into it, you can kind of start seeing land on the horizon. It's not very wide. It's just very long. So you guys start seeing the kind of horizon. It's just a bunch of grass. It's incredibly flat, and it just seems to be going on forever. Eventually, you kind of come over the horizon, kind of on the end of the 4th day, and there's a city kind of sprawled out on kind of the edge. It's back about probably a couple 100 feet. You can see rivers that kind of go that go north and south out of them. Very wide rivers that kind of travel about 200 feet east of the bank of the Pure Lake and just kind of go up and down. So you think that maybe that's how they ship stuff out instead of going directly across the Pure Lake because it's not deep enough for boats.
I was about to ask guys if the river is deeper than the lake.
Yeah, the rivers are markedly deeper. You see the rivers themselves, they don't necessarily look natural. They kind of look like they're probably 100 feet. Yeah, they're basically canals. They're probably about 100 feet wide, and there are harbors on either side of the city. And the city kind of extends into this plain. There's a wall around the east side, but there's nothing on the Pure Lake side.
How far away was the green pastures from the city?
I mean, it butts up right to the wall.
Oh, okay.
Kind
So
of.
maybe you want to park over there if you want to visit the city.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Maybe
This is Gasmere,
stretch
right?
our legs out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so
You guys
This is where we're
would
going.
assume that this is Gasmere. It doesn't have a giant sign saying "Welcome to Chaos," but you know,
I wouldn't expect so.
I know these poor people.
Poor planning department. It's chaos.
Yeah.
Cool, it's land. Hopefully no one tries to extort us for taxes and parking permits.
That's our job.
I mean,
We took a third of another city. We're gonna take.
That's true.
We got a crew with ballistas fully loaded, so
I don't know what they have here. Let's do it. We're gonna land.
Does anyone
No.
know anything about
We
this
do.
town?
You guys can roll a history check.
I'll roll a history check.
You're like the...
Alright.
not a history person.
Who's the history? I'll guide you.
I will assist,
19
Guidance.
plus
I'll
something.
assist you with it as well.
Wow.
I'll take my 23. Yeah, 23.
23.
Hold on
Um,
one second.
Wasn't it was. That was my advantage. What?
Yeah, this is kind of the forefront of the civilization of the Endless Nation. After Sercanus fell, this is kind of the...
So after this, everybody is like backwoods, like hill people.
Backwoods.
Backwoods plain people? I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they're more kind of...
Have eyes?
Oh, God.
I'll take it.
Maybe. You just got to start looking.
I don't want
Is there a
to.
male plane?
After this, there's not a whole lot of civilization as you would realize. There's a lot of like wandering nomad tribes and kind of stuff like that, but and a lot of people come here to disappear. So
is this like the
Interesting.
capital of the Endless Kingdom?
this is the de facto capital, yes.
The other was
Okay.
destroyed.
Endless Nation.
Endless Nation.
Endless Nation.
You know.
Mercilessly.
We should make the Endless Kingdom and just confuse everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
A merging of the two.
In the north, is the Endless Kingdom. In the south is the Iron Nation.
I'll never.
We could divide and conquer. We could do it.
You guys could do it.
Is there a king or something here, or no? This is just.
I mean, there's a mayor, but there's
is
not
there
really
law
a king.
here?
Vaguely.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that the thing was there's not really like a national
feel
law
very
system. There's
comfortable
just
here.
like local.
Yes.
Okay.
So
You
it's,
know-
so it's basically this city and then scatter things.
Yeah, scattered villages. I mean, there's villages, and you know that there's kind of an encampment around where Circanus used to be.
Okay.
You
And all
don't
these people
really know.
follow the Shadow Gods, as far as we know, or what we think.
Possibly, yeah.
Probably some group of them do.
At least some group of them
Okay.
do.
So
to
maybe
the
if Lady
north.
Bloom is like super important, we should go to like their, their church or whatever.
I suppose you can, I'll ritually cast Commune City.
All right.
Oh, there you go. Right,
yeah, we
you're
have the technomancer.
you're a technomancer. Yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Remind me what that does.
Remind me what it was.
Yeah,
Right.
you feel right at home here. You do know that there is a thieves guild in here. They're kind of on the lower end of.
Can you make us a car so we can roll in with style?
I could, yeah. Call it up on my cell phone. I can make it a limo.
A limo, so we could ride up in a limo. Nice.
A stretch Hummer limo.
Or just have a party bus.
You do that.
Start getting people inside. And
Please
be
make a
like,
party bus.
welcome. Well, yeah. Tell them we're a delegation of the Endless Kingdom.
Really confuse them.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like,
god.
what?
Sister branch. Don't worry about it.
Don't think about it.
We're on a mission from God.
Yeah.
Get three of the following: either terrain bodies of water, prevalent buildings, plants, animals, or intelligent creatures.
Yes, that one.
Powerful creatures of CR1 or higher, of celestial, fey, fiend, undead, or elemental.
That one will be useful.
Influences from other planes of existence.
There we go.
And any electrical currents, wireless signals, or active transit lines and tracks.
That probably doesn't. The three before. How many can you choose from all of those?
Three total.
Choose the three before.
The prevalent buildings, plants, animals, intelligent creatures, the powerful CR1 higher, and influences from other planes.
Alright, hold on a second.
So I guess there a portal to the far realms from here as well. Yeah.
And the major is a devil.
CR1
Or higher, yeah.
Yeah.
of.
Celestial,
Sorry.
celestial, fey, fiend, elemental, or undead.
So kind of like.
None of those.
Oh, good.
It's just aberrations.
Right.
That's fair. Yeah.
None of those. What was the. What were the other two? Sorry.
Influence from other planes of existence.
Maybe there are portals.
No portals.
Oh, it's organic. I mean, it's sort of vaguely phrased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, no portals, but, like, you also have a giant lake that could possibly be connected to the plane of water right next to you. So,
Oh, there's
I mean,
influences. Yeah.
like, there's influences, but there's also, like, always influences in planes.
Portals.
So but there's no, like, open portals. I don't know how to answer that
Yeah.
properly.
It feels weird.
It's not a portal yet.
And then the other is important buildings.
Important buildings. I mean,
Plants, animals, intelligent creatures. Yeah.
plants, animals, intelligent creatures. Like, there's definitely, like, it's a bustling city. You probably kind of guess, kind of from looking at, there's probably a couple million people here.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ. So
I
many
mean,
people to like
it's about
start.
it's about the size of Columbus.
Okay. So
If you kind of picture that. So, I mean, you say a couple million people, but it's not
Spread
really
out.
that big. It's very, it sprawls. Because they have nothing but space here. There's not really buildings above probably 2 stories. but it's very expansive. You kind of see structures that they, instead of building up, they built out.
There's always road construction.
Yeah, always road construction.
Like-
Ohio.
Like Columbus.
Like Columbus, yeah.
Oh.
There's always road construction. You
Nope.
can see like a road leading through there, and you can just see
Orange
like a
cones.
mile of backed up horses and carriages.
Positive.
I turn around, head back. Like, no, we're not doing this.
No, I'm out.
Churches, like
So there's
like the most important church, like the
most
church.
I mean,
important church
Church of Grilled Cheese Jesus.
that is definitely there.
Like the most important church, the most important bar.
it's all on perspective at that point, my man. Not everyone worships people like me.
Yeah, my favorite bar is like absolutely dirt cheap, and it's a shithole. And I feel like we get stabbed. in
But I
the
didn't say the better, the best one, the most
Most
important, right?
Place to go.
I'll
The
give
place
you
to
that.
go, right? Like if you were to go to Columbus, I don't know, there has to be like the bar.
The Rusty
Yeah.
Bucket.
Rusty Bucket.
Yeah.
All right, that's
There's
what the
good
bar
food.
is called. There's a bar called the Rusty Bucket.
Hey.
And then there's
You guys
temples
influence
to
network?
Arathis, Melora, Ioun, and Pelor that you kind of find. And then also, very strangely, you kind of get a blip of, you kind of feel that it's important, and then it disappears.
That's
And
the
then
one.
it appears in another part of the city.
I was gonna say someone
disappears.
just died.
And then appears again. And it's just kind of, it's very slowly. Like, how long do you concentrate on this, trying to...
I mean, duration is instantaneous.
Okay.
You kill him, it's gone.
Does it have a casting time?
10 minutes.
Yeah, casting time 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay.
What do you do with ritual?
And then it's a ritual, so it's an extra 10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
so... Yeah, over the course of 10 minutes, you kind of feel these things just kind of pop up, and then after, I don't know, maybe a minute or so, they disappear. One pops up, I don't know, probably every 3 minutes or so. So about 3 of them pop up during the time.
Magic Wi-Fi reception is bad.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe this is where that bag goes to.
Maybe. Oh, the one with the ballista in it?
Was there anything else?
I don't know. I know one of us in this party has a bag of like sending and receiving, or it's just sending.
It was Sarah. I know we grabbed a portable...
You guys have half of it.
We have
Yeah.
just the
Just the
so
same.
we can
Send.
send or
That's it.
receive.
Okay,
We just don't know where the other bag is, so we don't know.
Yeah.
We presume it's one of the other pirates.
they're connected. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You presume that it's in the hands of Callahan or his
You should just
base.
put it. Use it as you know your wyvern's poop bucket.
Excuse
Um,
me, just chilling. All
Instead
right.
of electrical, it'll be kind of like magical.
Go ahead, do your business.
Kind of technology
Just like
the Iron
to
Kingdom.
mess with it.
There
Someone
doesn't
have
seem to be a
prestidigitation?
lot of
That's
that
what
here.
I'm
Like you can feel like
Don't you hate that guy?
magic
Like,
lampposts
Hmm.
or magic lights and
He's
stuff like
just a
that, but
rival
not
member.
like the
Perfect,
level of
yeah.
tech that you're.
Send him all the shit you
used
can.
to.
Small piece of that hard candy.
Hasn't really made its
That's
way
funny.
over here. That's
That's
kind
funny.
of the Iron Nation is very.
That's like
We're going to keep it to
Trevor
ourselves,
Parker.
so we have.
So they're emulating
How'd you get
the
it?
appearance of it, but it's
Well,
magically
yeah.
powered instead of electrical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how far do you guys want to land outside the city? Like, are you going to land, like, right outside the gate and just be
Well,
like,
if-
what up?
Do they have a dock by chance?
No, I can tell you
I mean,
that.
they don't have, like, docks for airships.
No one's gonna ride here on an airship.
Because
my man.
airships are more of Iron Kingdom. Do you need to, like, take a water or something?
No, we're
Okay.
good. We're good.
Please don't die.
He'll just come back stronger.
let's be like 20
Not
minutes,
that
30
much.
minutes away, and then we can.
Yeah, we'll walk it. Yeah.
Can you ritual cast the limo?
No, I mean I have to.
Well, then
you know,
don't
take
spend the spell. It's
That's
not
fine.
worth it.
I thought it was, like, Find Familiar. I thought you could cast it.
I think Find Steed is a
If I'm comfortable
regular
here,
spell.
I would just say, park this thing and stay hovered.
We could do that. We have a whole crew.
I mean, yeah. I
It's not gonna
assumed
burn
you guys
gas.
wouldn't be putting it.
Does he have gas? Like,
A fine vehicle is
Fly.
regular
It
conjuration.
flies all the
Oh,
damn time. It does
okay.
not need a recharge. So
oh
far,
really?
you-
Oh yeah, yeah. Then
Yeah.
do that. Yeah.
It's solar powered.
Okay, then I
Soul
agree.
powered?
Yes. That's why we needed so many
Yeah.
crew members.
We keep
Your
just
guys' greed comes at a price. Come on now.
That's the price I'm willing to pay.
How low can it go before, to... Well, then, yeah, let's go, like, close, leave us and go up. And
Let's do it.
leave your squire, so he's, like...
Like, gives you the signal.
Really
Yes,
trust
come
him
get
to-
us.
Trust
Yes.
him to do anything.
Well, then not your squire, your maid.
They're also gonna stay up there.
Okay. Whoever you trust the most.
Well, he beats one, so I'm pretty sure that one's not gonna help him.
That's the trustable one.
But I befriended him though.
Yeah, that's true.
He may sacrifice you. You don't know how much ass whooping that guy is taking from him.
What?
He could be like, this is my one chance.
No, that's the
We're
signal
going.
for leave. Make me the captain.
He could full on have like a...
Remember, we're gonna leave, like, our gold there.
Yeah, he's not that good. The ship could overthrow him without it.
I thought
Breaking his fight.
do
He's
we have
literally
a portable
half
hole, or
one,
is
right?
not this...
We do, but it's got a ballista in it. So
A portable hole?
yeah, I remember we picked it up on that island. It was
Remember, it's the
what's
Ballista of Annihilation.
Yeah.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. Portable hole, we can just throw... It's unlimited space, right?
I
Portable
thought
hole.
Yeah.
Ballista was out since it has a bag of holding portable hole in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't disassembled it in order to get those two parts out. So
Yeah, there's
You've
still
not
together.
disassembled it yet.
So we do not have a portable hole.
I mean, you could.
There's a ballista that has a portable hold on the end that is filled with like the
The
thing of annihilation.
Like, bag of holding.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
pretty
right,
bad.
right. We
It's
have,
So,
connect
remember...
to that.
we have a nuke. Yeah.
you guys have nuke.
It's pretty bad.
Okay, but we don't have...
Like a portable hole.
Yes, we
Not
don't have...
that it matters.
I think
at
you
this
guys
point.
We have a
have
chest
a
of
bag of
gold.
holding.
We have bags of holding, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like, pretty sure you guys either bought them or I gave
That's
them.
why I tell you, we need to
Yeah.
leave the ship with someone trustworthy, because we're gonna leave a crap ton of money
My
there.
squire's fine. He'll be okay.
Not that it matters.
That's
but-
what Barbie's for, right?
Oh, yeah, Barbie was
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
There we go.
Hey, there you go.
How much can a
because you weren't
Bag
able to
of
be there on
holding
time, so you stayed.
carry.
That's why you're
Yeah.
the brains.
300 pounds, 600
300
pounds.
pounds?
I feel like something like that.
What happened?
Okay, because all that gold weighs 2,500
No, 2,500 is just
pounds
each.
each.
We
So
have
you guys won't be able to put it all in
Ten
bag of
thou-
holdings.
10,000, no, sorry, 1,300 pounds.
Yeah, we'll just put
Yeah,
it in the
gold.
gold.
We just have multiple
Oh,
bags
gold.
like on the wall now.
Yeah.
Just hanging there.
We should just
that.
exchange it all to platinum.
Oh, God.
I mean, there's a bank in
What
here.
happened to the ship that
Yeah,
we
but we have to
stole
come back.
but gave to the badass that was trapped on that island? Did they follow us all the way here or no?
Nah, they did.
Oh, yeah, right, what
No,
happened?
they're still with you guys.
Are they?
Ashford? Yeah.
Okay.
You were able to mount the ship to the bottom.
Oh,
of
but
the
they're in, so they came in
Yeah,
the
they're
water,
just traveling with you.
and they didn't die in the horrible lake?
Or no, you guys. The
ship is inside
has
us,
a
right?
yeah. It has like a cargo
Oh.
bay.
I
You
forgot about
guys just
that.
kind of pulled it.
You loaded
out.
their ship in
Sure.
there
Okay,
too.
so it's
Oh, we have a ship on top, in front,
Yeah.
in a ship.
We have
Yeah,
an AC
but I mean,
130.
the,
We're still enough
the
room for a
smaller
dragon
ship
too.
isn't that big.
Dragon
We're so rich.
is
It's insane.
creature.
Yeah.
Oh, Drake, yeah.
Alright, let's land.
I will promote him one
Yeah.
day to a dragon.
Okay. Let's go then.
Hey, if I get my own nation going,
Are we
All right, you
I
know
could
what? That's fair.
easily do it.
That's fair.
Are we
That
all,
dragon will so be on board. It could be an ancient red, be like, dude, just come with me. We got this nation, all yours. Just
We should take some money with
mount
us.
you sometimes, ride.
How much?
I'm going to assume you guys are.
How much
taking
money
some.
should we take with us?
a significant amount. We have enough money. Unless they
No, but I
really...
mean if we need to bribe someone.
I got it. Trust me, I got it.
He's good to go.
I trust it.
I trust him.
This
I
might be
trust
You
that
trust-
I'm unable to trust him.
You trust a shady rogue that won't kill anyone right away.
Right.
We'll go there.
Have we but I haven't realized that you haven't killed anyone
No,
yet. I
it's
think
there.
you have killed a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, you can make an.
I already
perception
did.
or insight.
I already
Oh, you
did.
did?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Multiple
failed.
times, yeah.
I
You
could've
A
did
couple
remember.
of times, and I
Okay.
failed. That's why
I
I
couldn't
think
remember.
My
he's
deception's ridiculous.
He's a-
Oh, that's right.
straight up murderer.
Yeah. You think he's like an assassin, but
Yeah.
he's like heart of gold.
Yep.
It's pretty chill.
Well,
You know.
part of silver.
Something. Yeah, let's land. We'll head in. Are we going to head
I'll
in
get copper
onto the
soon.
deep? Okay, I'm
Whoa.
going
I have staff.
to Okay.
I really
I got
do. He
right
has
here.
no weapons.
No.
You got
He
the-
has no weapons.
I have a dagger.
It's true.
Yeah, but you're not gonna be like,
Well,
I'm gonna
that's
get you.
And
You
like
can't
claw
like,
gauntlets. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, you have.
but I mean, you can put like
I got
The
a
only one who
dagger.
has
over 'em.
visible
Yeah.
weapons is you.
Well, I got a
Where's
rapier.
bodyguard?
That's pretty
well,
fucking
you have a handle of a rapier.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so you can like, you can hide it, right?
I mean, I could just lie about it too.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
mean,
butter knife.
It's a family heirloom.
I'm looking for a blade.
Yeah.
I don't know why that really got me.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
him?
blacksmith. It's like-
I'll just assume the normal.
Um,
I'm his bodyguard. That's why I have weapons roll.
All right, yeah, but I mean, so you guys like walking up to the front gate?
Yep.
So as you guys are walking up, you see people kind of streaming in and out. Most of them have weapons and armor.
We good.
Yeah, you guys are fine. This is a fairly rough place.
Oh, actually, we may not be good. We could be looking like targets.
If everybody else has weapons and we have few.
Yeah, maybe.
We could be targets.
But I
Just
mean,
throwing that out there.
Are
I
there
don't think we're
guards
targets.
in the doors or?
yeah, there's two guards kind of stationed either side. They're just kind of like
Oh, okay, good. It's that type.
they don't care.
Oh, like the wedding and the Quest for
Monty
the Grail.
Python,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are marching forward, cut back. You guys are marching forward, cut back. Yeah, there seems to be steady stream of people coming in and out. Typical, just bringing goods in, that kind of stuff. What do you guys want to look for? First, there's paved streets,
For sure, that temple.
kind of stone.
What was the thing that you were feeling like the?
Well, yeah. What I could figure out what the nature of was that's interesting, but it keeps moving. Like long distance.
Wait, what?
You said
Yeah,
part of my communion, I was able to detect something was popping up and down.
Yeah.
Like, can I tell like what why was it interesting aside from it being moving?
You got the shop vibe from it, like a shop.
Oh, it's like a moving shop. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going down to find the Shattered God Temple first. Then we can go shopping.
Yeah, but he didn't find any. But I don't know how would we ask.
That's true.
Let's see. You also kind of sensed a blacksmithery. As being kind of interesting. I mean, there's kind of like a whole quadrant dedicated to shops and artisans and stuff like that, as there normally are. But yeah.
Let's see what's available for shopping. This is our shopping episode.
That's fine. But in the meantime, while we do go, I'm going to keep an eye out for any individuals that I would be like, yeah, you belong to somebody.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
A slave?
No. In an organization.
Okay. You pay
Perception.
outlandish dues to somebody for an organization
25?
that's not
Oh.
doing anything.
Oh yeah. People
Everybody-
are eyeing you.
Well, not necessarily like, okay, just shady people, like people that like actually potentially belong to the Thieves Guild of this city.
Are you looking for thieves' camp instructions?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, for that, like anything on the wall, any people doing, I'm not gonna say shady business because if I fit in here, oh my god,
Do it.
there's
Dirty.
so much shady
yeah,
business
I know. Like
around
everyone's
you.
just like walking up to you, like
Yeah.
it's like triple passing.
Here's your trout.
Yeah. Someone just gets a silly necktie over and like, oh, okay, that's normal.
Jeez. Yeah. You kind of notice that as you guys are walking in, there's a guy probably, I don't know, 40 or 50 feet behind you that's kind of followed you kind of all the way from the ship. And as you guys kind of cross the gates, he just kind of looks at a guy kind of overstanding in an alley and then just kind of breaks off and this guy starts following you.
Are they gonna murder us?
You just want me to go murder the guy following us? Okay. Do I know about this?
Um,
I've got excellent insight and perception.
Depends if he tells you,
Yeah, you're gonna-
and if you're looking for that sort of thing.
I certainly don't want to die, so I at least keep an eye open.
your sentries would overload here.
Well, similar to him, I also have
Yeah, no, I
criminal
was,
contact.
I was shocked about that.
Well, okay, it would be less criminal and probably more spy oriented. So, do I be aware of any of the Iron Kingdom associates possibly being planted in this city as well.
Good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You know of, kind of before you were released out into the world, you were told about a number of dead drops, or kind of just around the world. There's definitely at least one in here. They're not
Yes.
particularly
That's pretty cool.
manned as it would be, but because kind of you just kind of go get whatever you need or leave whatever message and then leave to kind of make it less conspicuous. But there's probably at least a couple operatives out here
Okay.
just kind of spying, doing their thing.
I also suggest for us to check out one of these the dead drops, see if there's any messages of interest for me to find.
Do we need to bring something to drop at it?
Man, do you like
We're working on that later.
straight up tell us about a dead drop, like for real?
Yeah, are you telling them
Like
about
this
it?
is a dead drop we're going to,
Yeah.
folks.
Hey, I probably wouldn't have phrased it like that.
I don't think you've told them
Yeah.
about your...
I would like
No,
to see an interesting
we
Brett down on
literally
3rd
don't know
Street.
anything. They just showed up when I was getting jumped by some 3 dickbags.
Assassins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Just
assassins.
Incense
Well, I think
and
I have
watermelons.
mentioned my working for the Iron Kingdom. I mentioned
Yeah,
government work. Yeah.
but they don't know what you're here to do or anything like
Uh-huh.
that.
I've heard there's a sight to see that I'd be interested in seeing.
I'm interested. I like
I
sightseeing.
mean, that's fine.
Yeah,
As
we can go.
we're going, I'm just gonna like slowly drift off and break off. Try to get away from them and dude that's following us.
All right,
Sure
go ahead
thing,
and
not
make a
Rick.
Stealth check.
28.
28. Yeah, easily enough. This is kind of your place. You just kind of
Yahoo!
you wait until a particularly large kind of caravan just kind of and when it's gone, you're not in the group anymore.
And
Kinda
one
see the
side
guy
spy, and
kinda-
just go,
Looking around, and then just kind of continues following.
Everybody tries to
The
slide to the
group.
left. We went back now, y'all.
I would be 30 feet away from him, following him.
Okay,
Yeah,
he's
is it-
following about
Yep.
20 feet behind him, and you're just like, all right, yeah.
So you're following the guy who's following us?
Yes.
You don't really notice like any weapons or anything on him. He just looks like a normal peasant dude. But you kind of know the signs to look for. It's not necessarily gonna stab him. It's
Yeah.
more of like casing.
probably a
someone.
Sherlock scenario where he pays the poor to be
Yeah,
the spies in the city,
Yeah.
and
it's more of that
yeah.
Hopefully
instead
pay
of.
some health insurance.
Can I ask around and see if there's any
It's dope.
shattered gods,
Not easy to read, but yeah.
you know,
Worshippers.
worship place? Or anything like
Go ahead and make either persuasion or investigation.
that? Oh, wow. Let's see.
I mean, I don't really know, because you're kind of like talking to people, and it's
Mm-hmm.
either you're kind of being like, "Hey, buddy," you're like trying to find out information.
I'm just trying to find out information.
Okay.
Give myself guidance because I suck at both. 11 for investigation.
Yeah, you don't get a whole lot. You do find out that there's not a temple to the Shattered God in the city.
Library,
That's kind of
museum?
more of like the Wildlands
Okay.
type
so
thing.
So it's not.
It's
okay,
not
good.
really in here. Kind of in here, they worship more of the civilized
Okay.
gods, is what
We're
they
gonna
call
have
them.
to head out into the wastes.
Yep.
Okay.
That's fine. I just wanted to know because if there was like a temple here.
Might there,
Easier.
might there be
Would be
any
easier.
museums or libraries?
Yeah, there's definitely a library here.
I'll definitely hit up the library after I check out this one thing that I've heard about.
Okay.
I will come with you, Moltomil,
Very-
to see this very interesting sight.
We'll go with you.
Where'd Torin go?
He does this. It's like super normal.
Torrens right here.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
This is very normal.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll catch up with this later.
Yeah.
He must
Okay.
have caught on the name. Yeah, Smear. Taking full advantage of being here.
We'll just.
Thought it was such a cool name. I'm just gone.
Now you know how
You know how Mercer feels.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
At least I didn't name it
Purvon,
Purvon. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, yours the dead drop. They're normally in kind of the richer, kind of more towards the central capital type places. Easily enough, you go and find it, and it's just kind of like you know what to look for. There's kind of scratching on the wall, and you go down a alleyway. There's just kind of like a circle on the wall. You put your hand to it, and it just kind of shimmers and falls apart. Reach your hand in. There's a scroll. You unscroll it, and it says that. Hold on.
Please tell me y'all saw this.
Yeah, we're there with
Yeah.
That's just weird. Alright.
This is a great chicken recipe.
You guys are getting a chicken recipe.
Paprika, chili powder. This is too spicy.
And it says, "Get your fireball."
Oh yeah, you should have checked for traps.
I mean, it's an established place that, I mean, unless the Endless Nation also knew of it as being a...
Iron Kingdom dead drop.
Yeah, exactly.
Fireball.
2D.
So,
We're giving him ideas now.
I know, but I already said you opened it, so I'm not just gonna blow you up.
Deck save now.
No deck save.
You want to be a first. I have a stack of backups.
I got cannon fodder for days.
You actually do have a stack of backups
I
there.
do,
He
yes.
does.
Mhm.
Literally.
One of them
does.
is David's backup, but the rest of them are mine. Yeah.
One.
So it's basically a message just saying that Lord Achaeus, who's kind of the guy, there are separate lords underneath the Iron King, and the one that was the head of kind of the debauchery.
He threw some great parties.
Yeah, kind of like the spy master, essentially. He's just been killed.
Aww.
Little finger.
Yeah, pretty much. And that all spy activity, is being taken over by
You got a new boss.
Vordensar. Vordensarr. If you want to make a history check.
You do have a new boss.
Thinking right, this is the boss that made the cheese ball and let it hold at the party because he didn't ice it.
Right.
15.
15.
Probably.
You know that he's kind of... He's not necessarily like one of the lords that lords over like land. He was kind of almost like a butler to the king, but if a butler did more, it was very kind of helped out just with everything. He's a warforged guy, so what? Come on, give me ideas. So that's just been who's taken over. There's not really there's not really a change in who you report to. It's just that's who's over. No one's missing. Mission has changed or anything.
It's like who's
that.
in charge of the CIA, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically,
it's just
it's
a
figurehead.
different.
Does the dude I'm following react to this at all? Or?
To the alley.
Did
Us
he
going
come
down the
into
alleyway.
the alley?
No, he's
Okay.
he's
about
kind
to
of
get a javelin
sitting.
to the chest.
He's kind of sitting
Stop following us.
about 20 feet on the opposite side of the road, just kind of watching the end of the alleyway. He kind of seems interested as to why you guys are going down that alleyway, but doesn't really know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, put that to memory then, and put the scroll back in case anybody anybody else needs to find it. And I guess I know how to reactivate the...
Yeah, so pretty
Parasite.
much you just put your hand in the space where it was, and it just kind of...
I slide in the potion of creating potions beforehand.
I forgot about that.
Just to piss off the next person that gets it.
Oh man, you so suck.
It's like, oh boy, someone left me a potion.
This is great.
It's great.
I feel hydrated.
I feel hydrated. Alright,
They're gonna be like mortally wounded, bleeding out.
What?
He knows how to make a potion now.
All right. What else would you guys like to do?
I'd say let's see if we can't either find a library about the Shattered Gods. Maybe we can get some information before we go into the Wastelands, or we need to find a guide to show us the Wastelands because we can wander, but I'm not sure how great that would be. Thoughts?
Is there a guild or something here, like somewhere where you can hire people to do jobs?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do
You
that.
could probably just pull someone at the collar and be like, "Hey, how
No, but we
much?"
want someone like legit.
Hey, I got 10,000 gold. Come on.
We want someone legit, like
We want a
someone
trapper
who
or someone.
Someone who has been in the wild lands in the north, knows where to go.
Well, ideally lead us into a terrible, terrible trap and then take all of our loot from our bodies.
That's not a guarantee here. If I'm feeling comfortable, that's not a guarantee.
That's not a good thing.
No, you definitely feel like you're about to be stabbed in the back of the head.
Like, yeah.
I got plenty of armor. We'll be okay. All right.
Yeah.
But there are gaps in that armor.
That's true. I'm gonna find the roadmap and see if there's like that one icon that's in
You
every
are
single
here.
RPG that says like guilds.
Yeah, yeah, sure. You find it.
Here you go.
More by kind of asking around, and it's kind of in like the market
Human
quadrant.
maps.
It's in the market quadrant. It's just the Explorers Guild.
It's a good name.
Go there if you want.
Is there also near it one of those work wanted poster things as well? Just see what kind of jobs are available here. I don't expect us to just do any of them, obviously, but just see what are their issues.
Find the cat again.
God no.
What's really funny is when you get there, there's a thing that says "Find the cat."
And what's the price this time?
It's like 600 gold.
Jesus Christ, what's up with rich people and cats?
Why can't they just have a familiar? Or isn't that right, Romeo?
Do you have a familiar?
Yes.
It's a threesome.
Oh.
Wing cat.
Alright, let's skip that. Is there anything else up there?
Not really. It's not very I mean, there's kind of
It's not a town that advertises on like Facebook for work.
no.
Like Craigslist.
Kind of think that kind of with the guild,
Man seeking man to do lawn work sort of thing.
with the guild right there, you think that most of the contracts and stuff would go through it. This is more of just kind of like help wanted posters of like, hey, come clean our dishes.
Work the, farm.
Yeah, kind of just like more of that sort of stuff instead of like slay this beast.
Listen, you are
Is there a bounty
huge
hunter
pedigree now. You cannot like dumb down yourself.
You'd think that
for
that would probably
jobs.
be in the guild.
I mean,
So you go in.
try not to.
It's fairly nice.
An
There's
orc would fix a fence.
nice wood
Yeah,
floors.
I'm not
There's
fixing
several
fence.
counters.
An orc
At the
would use
end,
his
you
father
kind
to
of
fix
go and
things.
What's everybody doing? I'm gonna
inquire
fix
about
fence.
it. And yeah, there's a bounty
son.
list. There's several inside the city, and then there's many, many more. Like, they give you a stack of papers like this big. And it's
Jesus.
just like, out there, go, find them. And then there's several monsters for wizards wanting parts, or
We
hey,
do.
this thing has been kind of waylaying travelers.
He's
like,
been a dick lately. Someone needs to kill Jeremy down the street.
yeah,
Pretty
much.
That was a child that posted that somehow got in there. I was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna take this one out of here.
I say to my allowance, 10 gold.
So is there anyone we can hire then to take us to the
Yes, now that we're at the Explorers.
Corivola trial?
Good note taking.
Yeah. So you find a guy, and he kind of points you in the direction. He's like, well, there's one guy. His name's Jarrett. And
Jarrett. What's he wear?
Jarette. He's not that hard to miss. I think he's one of them drow fellas, but he wears like mask and full armor to protect him from the sun. He's
Smart.
usually out working in the blacksmithery.
Good.
He'd be the person because I think he's from around them parts.
Ooh, and hey, you random person. Is there a shop that like opens up and closes at different places during the day?
Yeah, but no one's really been able to find the entrance.
It's not a very good shop.
Well,
Probably some fire sales to get through the product.
the dude's kind of crazy,
No, never mind that.
so he thinks that only if you can find his shop that you deserve to buy his wares.
If only we knew somebody who was good at finding things.
Or we just had Rick.
They say that if you can find
Rick is back, man. Come on. He would fireball everybody in a room and be like, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Not Rick. Yeah, come on, Rick.
Though.
Yeah, they say if you can find his cat, that the cat will lead you to the.
Have fun with that, y'all. Not doing
This
a cat
is something that I actually planned to have like a cat just like stalk you, but I thought the notice board might be a little more fun.
As
But
I mentioned the notice board. so
Yeah.
yeah.
Cat.
and bounty for the cat. The cat's kind of
It's a door prize.
it's a door prize, but if you guys can find the cat, or sometimes they just kind of pop up right in front of you, and have
Step
to
it.
race in.
Oh.
The doors. I mean, you could stab a door, I guess. I don't know how
I was thinking of the cat.
well that would do.
Okay. Well, I guess we might have to take care of that later.
Okay.
Are we more intrigued about the tribe or finding a shop that may or may not just sell like old cameras and lamps?
Well, we just need to. I just wanted to hire someone to take us there, and then we can look for a shop.
Let's find Jared.
Yeah.
Where's he work?
Jarrett.
Blacksmith.
At the blacksmithery.
Okay. Let's
Jared owns the jewelry shop.
Yeah. Or is that pedophile from Subway?
Or no, that was
Let's go.
what was the guy's name on the State Farm commercial? Khakis.
Jake.
Jake from State
Jake
Farm.
from State Farm.
It's not Jake.
It's not Jake. It's Jarrett. So
Alright.
yeah, after a while you kind of find him. He has this.
Is Torin still gone?
Are you still gone?
I mean, I'm literally just following the guy that's following him, and once he breaks off, I'm going to interrogate him.
Okay. Yeah. At some point, kind of about, I don't know, probably after about half an hour, he breaks off, and another guy comes and takes his place.
Okay.
Get him.
Wherever he breaks off, if it is a secluded, out of the way area, like not highly traffic, that's when I'm going to interrogate the guy.
Yeah. So he breaks off kind of as soon as you guys enter into the market area, and another guy that was just kind of like sitting and just like reading a book, kind of looked up and just kind of stood up and put the book away.
These guys are like super
Everywhere.
trained.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
There's the system.
This is very
We did arrive in an
John
airship.
Wick.
We probably had some time.
I want to see. Are we the only ones who look like out of place, or there are more people like us?
Yeah, do we look like red
Oh,
onions in a
investigation
white
check.
onion bucket?
Yeah.
Or
I wanna-
perception.
Yeah, I
not
want to see like
investigation.
again. We look like we're not from here, but are we the only
Yeah.
ones, or
Not so good.
24?
Yeah, I mean, you see a variety of races. Some of the more monstrous races seem to be a little bit more popular here, because you know that like the waste kind of house more of the monstrous races. But also, you guys aren't that out of place. The stuff you're wearing is a lot nicer than most of the people.
Probably cleaner.
Why we're being followed.
Yeah, what you're wearing is a lot nicer, and you kind of stick out that way. But as to you
jerks.
look not like people around here, there's kind of, I mean, it's a mix. There's just a mix of people.
But there's no one that looks kind of weird, like shouldn't be here. Like there's not like a little girl with a nice dress just walking around, or
No,
like something that shouldn't be around.
no.
Okay.
Think like a man in black.
Yeah, like someone who's
The aliens and this little girl holding physics books.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah. So you don't.
we might
yeah,
be
you
the
don't really-
weirdest, but just because we are clean.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, there are other people clean here. Just you guys are more
Majority.
decked out in magical items. You guys are richer than the peasantry, obviously. So,
What do you mean?
is that some sort of poor joke that I'm too rich to understand?
Okay. Well, I guess we'll approach the blacksmith.
Yeah, he's kind of
I
at
probably
the
should have talked
first.
to him.
At the first
You should definitely talk to him.
stop, kind of a third. It's this arranged in like a circle, and you see all sorts of shops, and then like a third of it is just like smithing places. It's popular. You guys, if people are going to go traveling, they want stuff to protect them and
True enough.
good equipment.
Problem is, the people who used to talk, Torin is nowhere to be seen, so...
I can try. I have 2 charisma.
Oh, okay.
Can anyone beat that? Please, God help me.
No, I got 0.
Alright. Well, we already know that Jared is decked out in all black, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just head up to Jared.
Jared. So yeah, you see him, and he's kind of hitting a sword, and he has this kind of black. I don't want to call it armor because it's too like small to be armor. It's kind of like a second skin kind of thing, almost
It's like
that.
almost a little creepy.
A little bit, yeah. It's kind of slightly chitinous looking, and it covers his entire body. You don't see any skin.
Not creepy at all.
That's not weird.
So he's like in a full leather...
Yeah, he's a
It's
gimp.
not leather. It's made out of metal.
He's a gimp right now.
But yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Hey, Jared,
Kind of turns around and goes, "Can I help you?"
you tired of getting hammered yet? We
Bad idea.
That's one.
You really nailed that.
thank you.
Hey!
We heard you've got not only the best arms but the best eyes in this whole town. We're going out into the waste, so we need somebody with your talent. You want to get a drink? No, we're not sharing rooms.
Persuasion check.
What did we send you? No, I'm not gonna give you guidance for this.
You bastard. 9.
9.
Should give me guidance.
You deserve whatever happens to you.
Oh boy.
He goes, don't really swing that way. It's a nice offer, but I'm kind of
Wait, the first part or the second part?
the second part.
But you're good with the first part.
I mean, depends on how much you guys are paying.
Torin, bag of gold. Just name the
I
price.
don't
Did you
particularly.
hear about the airship outside?
Not yet. No.
There's an airship outside.
Cool.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I mean, that,
We're wealthy enough to own an airship.
We are just rich snobs.
oh my god.
Just
You
name the
guys
price.
are just every problem just throwing gold at it. All right, yeah, that's probably my fault, but sure, that's awesome.
Y'all need to blow up your charismas.
We'll give you $5,000 just for getting on our ship.
He turns around, drops the hammer, and goes, "Deal."
All right, come on.
No, I want the 5,000 now.
It's on the ship. Or we can talk about
The deal is get on the ship.
Okay, first we need to ask you. We need to get to
Yeah. That's a good idea.
the Caribbean tribe.
He's the brains of our operation. You can talk to him now.
He's the brains. I just have more common sense.
Higher wisdom.
Yeah. We just need to get there.
How do you guys want to go there?
We have an airship.
I didn't
said
ask how, I said why.
Serious question.
Ancient relatives.
Sure.
Ancient relatives.
We're looking for information. We're looking for someone. And they might be there. But we don't know how to get there. We're not from these parts, as you can certainly tell.
We'll just kind of go northeast until you guys hit the forest. You'll find them
Is
eventually.
that northeast?
Or they'll find you.
I don't know which direction northeast is, because I know which way north is, so yeah.
No, I didn't buy a compass at the adventure store.
Okay.
He goes,
They just told us you were the appropriate guy to have, but
I mean, I'm not really a fan of going back there. I kind of left for a reason, but I mean, if you guys are gonna pay me well enough, I guess I'll go.
Well,
That's some interesting armor you have there. What is the nature of it?
He kind of pulls, and you kind of see, like it just like crumple away, and you see purple skin of a drow. He goes, so the sun doesn't touch my skin. He just pulls it back. Kind of sensitive, so this kind of keeps it from hurting me as much. See, in the forest, the light doesn't get down as much, so we're kind of protected. But other than that, once we leave, we either build something like this, or we go underground like those crazy ass wolf followers.
Who'd ever guess a bunch of tree huggers are sensitive?
So you're from there?
Yeah,
Leave him
I
alone.
guess.
Oh my god.
So will they attack us if we get there?
I mean, probably not.
Probably.
They're kind of. They don't like outsiders too much. Kind of the last time. Once we got out from underneath the command of Lolth, we kind of decided that we'd just stay to ourselves and we're just going to stay in our forest and no one will protect us. But I decided to leave that, kind of figure all this out, and kind of looks around the surrounding city and everything.
So
Legit.
do you know anything about the Shattered Gods?
Well, how about we go back to your ship before we discuss that? That's not really information for out here.
Interesting.
Is there any cool equipment you have here for sale?
Really cool stuff. Like tweezers.
Top shelf.
I mean, I got a pair of tweezers in there
gonna buy
if you want it.
How are we gonna buy it? I don't know. I'm not gonna buy it. I don't know. They don't have
I
any
was
gold.
wondering the nature of what you have, because this is the blacksmith that was of interest.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
It was in the tourist,
Well, no, I thought
Kinda-
I was the only one that brought money with them.
I don't have money. It's all it takes. Like of it.
I mean, we got a little better than normal armor, but if you want to,
Really bloated.
if you want to find magic items, you're gonna have to find that cat.
You have to find the cat.
I mean, we kind of got Mastercraft and stuff like that, but out of game, it's only going to be up to like +2, +1 or +2.
Legit my gear.
I was gonna say I think even Cypher is just a +1.
Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
just
just a
+1.
+2 rapier. It just can cast haste
Oh.
or slow.
Javelins. I mean, +2 javelins back there.
You have one.
I mean, plus javelins.
You have a god javelin.
Do I remember getting one?
Oh yeah, you do have the
Wait,
lightning
is it on the
bolt.
back?
Which is ironic because I read it the other day and oh man.
I don't need anything. I'm decked out. I cannot hold any more items.
It was one of those things I
Can you
got.
still hold something?
I'm fully attuned and everything.
Me
Yeah.
too. That's why.
I was thinking, okay, this place came up in the recommended locations to visit.
Cool. Well, I think if you're ready.
God's belt.
I didn't realize I got some fancy stuff.
Yeah.
Lightning javelin.
A javelin that looks like a ball of lightning to the naked eye. It sleeps in the skies until the master beckons it. +2 to hit, 1d6, +2 piercing damage, +2d4 lightning damage, thrown 1620.
Well, that's pretty dope. This is, I assume,
Does it come back?
the chat.
It does! But it's great how it has to.
Why?
Don't tell me.
Why?
I love how it comes back.
Yeah.
How does it come back?
That's my favorite
You
part
can
of
summon
the.
the item as a bonus action by speaking the command phrase. It
Okay.
forms around your arm as crackling plasma after you throw the weapon.
Okay.
You may make a persuasion check
A what? Okay.
of DC 14 as a free action to convince it to return to you.
Also, it might decide not to.
Yeah, pretty much. If you fail, the item floats nearby, appearing as a
God, how long ago
occasional
was this?
spark of electricity in otherwise empty-looking space. Creatures who enter the space on their turn take 2d4 lightning damage. A DC of 15 persuasion check reveals the item's location and is dormant.
So you have to talk to it pretty
Yeah.
to be able to.
Can you resend that in the chat? I'm not seeing it. Not at all.
That's because I took a picture of it.
Ah, okay. I was like, the fuck are you talking about?
I couldn't remember if I sent that or not.
Okay. So you have that.
I guess.
Yeah, he has that.
Okay.
He goes, yeah, I got a couple +2 javelins.
It's a bad memory. I don't need that anymore.
Alright, fine then.
Let's go. Let's go back then to the ship.
Not really acquainted with your advancement in technology in this place. Do you know anybody who has any guns? Any sidearms? Pistols?
Might want to
Yeah, that's the only thing we found from the
over there. He kind of points at the
That is his
at like
weapon.
a craftsman shop.
You gonna get you a gat?
I mean, I'm proficient in them, so.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Turn
do have
silent.
my
Kill shot.
flintlock portal gun.
Forgot about that. He
There's
goes,
a lot
yeah,
of
they
those,
probably have. They probably have guns over there. That's not really my specialty. I'm more of
That's
a
fair.
up close type person. But yeah, I mean, you'll probably be able to find that sort of stuff over there.
That's the reason I do it.
It's really funny.
That and my strength sucks. So I can't wait to get into a fight and see you use that. What is your,
So-
you got 14?
Anything else here then?
So you have a +2.
So +2, that's it.
You have to get
Buy
12
a
higher.
Yep.
gun.
It's gonna be fun.
Weapon.
And are you just looking for
Like,
pistol?
do you want a pistol or a rifle?
Probably a pistol. I mean, like I said, I already have a dagger, so right now as a regular weapon. And let's say somebody decides to cast an anti-magic field around me of some sort, it's like, well, then I'd be in trouble now, wouldn't
Suck
I?
it.
Could always just
Yeah.
fasten the dagger as a bayonet.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good range too. Actually.
I've thought very long and hard about being a gunslinger.
Mm.
And I'm like, oh, I will customize so much though about my guns.
So, let's see. Buy a pepper box for 450.
Yeah, presently I only have 115 on me. So unless somebody wants to chip in to help me with this.
He's missing.
Wow, this is all going
You guys
on.
literally.
I first do
I
cast
asked.
friends on
we have
myself,
no
summon
money.
my blade, say out of time, and as his back's to me, I go, why are you following the group?
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
Okay. I have advantage since I cast friends on me. Trying to get back to you as fast as possible.
Yeah, go for it.
We should have gotten our own money.
13.
I have like 1,000 gold if you
20.
need.
20?
Not
Okay, yeah.
natural.
He kind of goes,
Well, I'm to his back, so it's
Oh.
just a blade.
just
Now,
like,
is the blade made like physic? Does it solidify to steel, or is it just sand?
it's just made of sand that's just kind of running and coursing up
Okay,
and down.
and that's
It's
what's
kind
on his shoulder.
it's almost chainsaw-like, and you can kind of feel the air like vibrating
Oh, that's
around
what's-
it. So he just kind of,
Oh, so you have a new blade now? You don't have the.
I have the rapier,
Oh, okay.
which
This
is just a hilt.
I see. This is not your one that
No.
steals souls and whatnot.
So far, all it does is deal damage internally. That's it. I don't know if it's going to form or anything. I haven't yet.
find out. You just kind of see the guy just shaking. Goes, I was just told to.
By who?
My boss.
Names. You know the drill.
Hold on a second.
So if you pass the thing, what happens to him? Like, do you cut him or the sand passes through nicely?
Oh no, I don't think it'll physically like do slashing. I'd have to like poke him since it's a piercing thing.
No, but what if you start like, just moving
I mean, he
around?
said you can feel air from it, so probably, maybe, I don't know.
I'll probably hurt him and just deal piercing damage because it's just a whole bunch of sand going like this. So
It's a sand
as
blaster.
as you swing, it's just basically as you swing, it's just tearing your skin
Oh,
as it goes.
you should just put it like next to
through.
his eye.
Well, technically, it's right next to his carotid at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's why it does piercing damage instead of slashing. Not slashing anything. It's just hundreds and hundreds of thousands of grains of sand.
It's just like 1d1.
yeah.
I just
over
roll
and
for
over.
how many sands hit.
Yeah. So he goes, Margrave. It's just boss's name is Margrave.
Is that spelled how it sounds?
Yeah, M-A-R grave.
Where is Margrave located?
Is that the Rusty Bucket?
Damn it, Neil.
Sorry, it's a good restaurant in Columbus.
This is all your fault.
You should show. You'll enjoy it too.
What
Actually,
does
just
what does he do here in the city?
Obviously, you know if you're doing
come on,
this.
Torin.
You guys landed in a flashy airship. Like, I'm just supposed to follow you until we can
Steal the
get all
airship.
your stuff off the airship.
Wow, Dex.
Also, someone's attacking the airship right now.
Well, no, it's hovering. Because if I feel comfortable, I'm not gonna allow my stolen. I'm literally gonna be like, no, go up. We'll figure your way this out. All right, I don't care what it takes.
Mm-hmm.
Final question: is he there currently right now?
He usually doesn't leave.
I thank you for your time.
And stab?
No,
doesn't
I won't
kill
do
people.
it.
No.
I'm not
He's
gonna
gonna-
kill this guy.
No.
I'm
No,
just gonna
fine.
try and knock him out.
Roll an
Two
attack.
hands.
So he doesn't follow you.
All right.
So let's see what goes here.
Lots of starburst.
And you take it there.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22? Yeah, easily enough. Just conk him on the back of the head. Passes out.
I'll make him look like he's just drunk.
Drunk?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah.
pour beer on him. Pee on him.
No, I'm just gonna make it look like he's drunk.
Pull his pants down. Throw a shoe out. I know what drunk people look like.
Have you been one of them?
Not a lot.
Hmm.
Never that bad.
I'll make my way towards where he stopped to watch them, the Explorers Guild area, and try to locate them from there.
Yeah, easily enough. You see him coming back with this guy in kind of black metal armor, black helmet completely over his face, just walking behind him. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Torin's back.
Welcome back. Hey, this is Jared.
Oh, so he's just not a menacing character following you guys.
Nope, not this one.
Oh, okay.
Where were you?
We have one more stop to make.
Oh, cool.
Oh well.
It's a bar actually. You might enjoy yourself.
I don't know. I haven't liked this town a lot.
The drinks will be on me.
Okay.
Now I'm suspicious.
I'm not smart enough to be suspicious.
I asked,
But now we have the money.
what is
You wanted
the
to buy a
name?
gun.
The guy in the black.
Jarrett.
Do you know where the Rusty Bucket is?
Name like that, it's probably in the seedier
He knows.
part of town, down by the harbor.
Would I know that if he knows?
I've reported all the things I found out about the
Okay.
city.
He now knows that he knows.
Aside from the dead drop.
Yeah.
If someone would like to escort, I guess, our new hiree to
Intern. They're called interns.
intern, okay, to the entrance of the city. If you would like to wait there for a little bit, I will double whatever they say.
10,000 gold? Deal!
No problem, but you have to wait until we arrive.
Alright, I mean, I'm not going anywhere.
So
Should we give him the password?
Do we have that?
Yeah, it's just this.
no, he's just gonna wait at
He's
the
just waiting at the gates of the
gate where
city.
we entered until we get back.
Is he gone now?
Yeah.
Smart.
I don't know. We can just kill him after. And we don't have to pay him 10,000.
I'm glad he left already.
He's a hardworking man.
We're supposed to be
Thought it
really
might be
vague
fun.
about when he's supposed to actually get the 10,000 gold.
No,
Like,
he said
you
as
guys-
soon as he jumps the ship.
get on the ship, he gets 10,000 gold.
so
But-
he stays off the ship and follows us. As long as
But
he's not on the ship, he doesn't
No.
get the
There's
gold.
We
more
tie him up
than-
on a rope and we just hang him out from the ship.
there's more than one way to get on there. I have a bird, really big bird. It has talons. I can grab shit. You
No,
may
it's
not
fine.
like it, but I don't care.
It's fine. We have so much money.
I mean, if you guys really
We'll
want
have
to
the
be
rate we're
pinky
spending it. But we're spending it happily.
Uh,
Alright, to the drinks.
To the drinks. Yeah.
Can you lead the way to the Rusty Bucket?
I lead the way.
Yeah,
Use my mental GPS.
easily enough.
In 300 feet, turn right.
Yep, pretty much.
You didn't turn right.
You
You
just kind of
Shit.
follow a couple alleyways as you're kind of heading towards the docks, and there's this bar kind of just entrance. It doesn't look like anything. You just kind of see a sign that's it's a bucket hanging that just has the rusty bucket scrawled on it.
I would have laughed if it was just a rusty bucket.
So you're just hanging on.
You know what? No, that's way funnier.
yeah.
It's just a rusty bucket. The windows are so dirty you can't really look in.
Just the way you like it.
It kind of looks like a nothing place.
Are there guards around this area?
Make a perception check.
23.
Yeah, actually. You can see there's not too many people around here, but you kind of look around and, oh, there's a dude on the roof of crossbow. Oh, that's weird.
He's aiming
There's
right at
another
me.
one.
That's weird.
They're not really aiming them at you.
Yeah.
They're just kind of
There.
looking at you.
I walk forward. You can follow if you like, or wait out here.
I'm coming. I'm terrified to stay out here.
You really?
You're probably gonna do something fun, so I wanna see.
Let's just say if things go right, Tick won't get to play. If things go bad, he's probably gonna whip out a spoon.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Okay.
Just a giant behemoth of a man wearing blue.
Yeah, and blue spandex.
Yeah, yeah.
With gauntlets.
We can't go to a bar without having a bar fight, right?
Yeah. I open the door if I
And a
can.
billowing cape still, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
just
still in case.
easily enough. The door opens. Yeah, you kind of see it's a very small bar. There's maybe 3 people in there, 4 including the bartender, kind of washing the bar top with a rag that's probably making it dirtier than it already is. It's kind of like that type of place. There's one dude that's just like slumped over drunk in the corner.
Do any of them look like...
This place look. So this is the big bar.
It's not necessarily the big
bar? It's just...
It's an interesting one.
It's
Yeah.
an interesting one.
Okay.
Is there anyone that I would distinguish as a head of an organization? Like someone that's talking business or doing business?
No, not really. There's just the one dude in the corner, and then there's 2 people sitting at a table, just kind of talking, a male
Probably
and a
like in the
female,
basement.
and then the
It's in the
bartender.
basement.
Just kind of bartender goes, "Can I help you?"
Yes, we're basement inspectors.
What? We don't have a basement.
Excellent. I'm here
Inside
to drink
check.
then.
You're here to drink things.
Oh, wait, yeah,
Inside
it's
check.
Inside
Yeah.
check.
I think that's the one thing I said.
15. Unless
10.
you keep rolling this.
10.
It's now a 20. 15.
10.
24.
24. He doesn't have a basement. Doesn't have a basement. There's something under here.
But it's not a basement. Alright, well, I'm here to drink if you don't have a basement.
Oh, your drink. All right. What you want? You want to roll on the table?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Where's the table?
It's back in that clipboard there. Yeah. Behind the,
It's always fun.
yeah.
It is.
Behind the critical chart.
All right. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me. Uh-oh.
That's alright. It's all in order, mostly.
That's 12.
Wow.
12 on a D100?
Nope.
Dude, you should have been a cleric.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord. Seriously.
Should have been.
Divine intervention right there. Almost made it.
What type of bug has good etiquette? Sorry, I couldn't say it last chapter. Ladybug. What do you call a lazy bull? Bulldozer. A bulldozer. That's a good one. I like that one.
Let's see. You get the Dragonfire brandy. It's an aged brandy with a hint of apple cider and red hots. It's very smooth. Make a Constitution saving throw.
18.
18? Yeah, you're fine.
Excellent. I like Fireball.
Yep.
What it sounds like. Okay.
Kind of take the drink and downs it.
I've settled in.
Not very good.
Just like Fireball.
I just take one of 3 pouches I have. Set on the table. It is full of money, just so you know.
It's not a bomb.
No.
I've got a
Man, I would love to have been. Should have multi-classed in art. But I just set it there and look at the bartender and go, I'm looking for a specific person. If you answer honestly, that is yours.
See
All
the
of it.
bartender just... And you see him looking over his shoulder towards the back door. Or the door that's behind the bar, and just kind of looks at you.
I'm gonna do it in a second. I see damn bartender. I can't.
Can I
trust
take a
that
look
guy.
around? Is there anyone like, pulling their
Make perception
weapons at us?
Crap.
21.
Han Solo.
Yeah,
21.
like
The 2 people that were talking are definitely... They're very good at this, but they're definitely... They're now kind of sitting like this and just kind of eyeing you. And you see the one is looking at the bartender and looking at you, and the other one is just dead set on her eyes. Just kind of like looking at her, waiting for her to say something.
I took 18 insight.
18. What are you looking for?
If she's with the very little information of her eyeing the door and looking at me and looking back there, maybe, I don't know, but if that is true, like if that door does lead to who I'm literally looking for.
Yeah, it's a good assumption that it is, but also you get the sense that he's terrified.
Second,
Second pouch.
5 rounds on the house. And I will pull out... How much? I got a shit ton of gold.
I
don't
cast
know much.
prestidigitation as many glasses I can see to clean them. Quick, just...
This place is filthy.
I cleaned yours before you drank out of it.
Thanks. The
So
only
yeah,
reason
you're
I
just
don't have
sitting there.
dysentery.
I just took
so
5
outside.
stacks of
So
things.
apart from us, it's only the 2 people sitting and the person in the bar. That's it.
I think there's one more person left there.
And there's a drunk dude asleep in the corner.
Is he really asleep?
What was your previous perception check?
21.
21? He is not asleep.
No.
I tell Tick about like this guy's might get ready to attack us.
I put 50
So-
gold on the bar, and I'm
Just-
buying drinks for everyone there. And
Okay.
yes, I understand that it's 4 people and us.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I
It's
haven't raged
slightly-
in ages.
it's slightly incentive for the others, if they are portraying something or not, to not with us.
Okay. So you see the bartender kind of look over and just go nod, and they put their weapons away and goes, "Yeah, we'll take them." So he kind of starts getting down drinks for them, drinks for you guys. As
You can
much
roll on
as
the
you
table
want.
if you want again or not.
Like whatever shitty wine or beer they're going at.
I'll roll on the
Can't be
table,
bad as a
sure.
value light.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Don't get a 12.
Probably unwise, yeah.
It's
No.
not. It's natty light. You're poisoned.
Oh God. You could tell Constitution.
I'm dehydrated
saving
now.
throw. DC
Ice. Natural
Oh
ice.
god. Milwaukee's best. God, 40 of it.
I'll take 31. So then we declare which one was going to be percentile. Okay.
Oh,
There is dice.
okay, yeah, that's tricky. Because one of them ain't doubled, is it?
No.
Like-
Well, this one has like dots under it, so I can just assume that's the 10 one, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Our wizard,
Constitution saving throw.
our wizard gets drunk, and this is where he uses fireball.
You said fireball?
Failed. He failed.
He failed.
Yeah, I got 3.
Oh!
What happened?
This may
there?
backfire towards face check.
Hold on. Where'd it go?
Jesus Christ.
You suffer from mild hallucinations. They are distracting and give you -2 on all skill checks and attack rolls. It lasts for 2 hours.
Oh no.
Damn.
So you drink this, and you're like,
What was it that I drank then?
Oh.
The name of it and all?
sorry.
You drag LSD.
Hey, if you're going to drug me, like, at least give me flavor text.
So I don't order
Liver
that.
wine. This drink, like absinthe, has mild hallucinogenic properties. It's sweet and tangy with a slight burning aftertaste as the neurotoxin from the wyvern poison comes in contact with the soft tissue in the mouth. So you guys could essentially brew this.
Where are we?
So like as you're like looking around as you finish drinking it, you're like, what's that?
I found the cat!
There's a freaking wyvern in the corner. Wait. Oh, there's not? What? You kind of see just random hallucinations.
It's okay, Malt. Sometimes I see things too.
Romeo, when you warn me about this, you can receive poisons.
The moment the beverages are all ordered during that process, I make my way towards the end of the bartender, get their attention, and go.
He goes, just be careful and don't tell him that I let you down there.
Wait, is there a basement? Did you lie to me earlier?
He just kind of stares incredulously at you.
For your purposes, would you feel more comfortable if he hit you? So you could play it up a little bit?
Oh, but his gauntlets may be better if he hit him.
I can just stab you.
Please don't stab me.
I can stab
I
you.
mean,
Okay.
I'm dead either way if I let someone down there that isn't supposed to be down there, so...
Oh, believe me. He has no idea what's going down there right now. And I just put my hand on the... Like, it's not there anymore, it's just a hill, and I'm just holding it.
So we just kill all these people if we're gonna kill everyone downstairs?
No, this is a business transaction.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, at least
That
that's
is-
This is good.
He seems sufficiently mollified. He just kind of
okay.
gives you a look and looks down. So as you guys go around, he kind of comes over and moves a barrel, and there's a hatch. And you guys walk down this
Sneaky
spiral
bastards.
staircase, and
It's a hatch.
it's a
It's
hatch.
true. No inspection done today.
Technically, he
passed.
wasn't lying. There is no basement. There's just more places in the bar. And kind of contrary to how your base is set up, where there's the bar on top and then the better bar down below, this is more of just like a complex of rooms as you guys kind of walk forward. And there's a couple rooms that kind of branch off, and then at the end of the hallway, there's a circular room.
I have my hand to your back, going like, I'm
I'll,
tripping out, man. I'm tripping out.
It's okay, don't trip.
as I'm going through,
That's why I had my
each
hand
room,
to your
I just
back.
want to glance at like what may be in there. If there's anything that would catch my eye, if it's like unique, like they're doing alchemy experiments or anything that deals with Lady Bloom. To be honest,
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'll do that. I got perception.
Yeah, you get advantage because were you
Okay.
helping him?
What are we looking for?
28.
28. So yeah, most of the doors are closed, but one's kind of ajar a little bit, and you see a whole bunch of alchemy supplies. Looks more from your sort of expertise. It looks more like drugs than anything.
Won't mess with that.
Do you explain that in any way? I'm proficient in alchemy.
I mean, you would probably know, but I mean, even if you are hallucinating, I'm pretty sure you would know what drugs are
Yeah.
when you see them.
Do you want to do anything?
No,
I mean,
Hmm?
there's plenty in here. I don't know
I-
if you have to pay for them.
that never.
It's probably uncut.
I don't have an alchemy kit. I can make healing potions with alchemy
Would you like
kits.
to borrow one?
We can buy
Maybe
you an
later, that's
alchemy.
fine. Well, yeah.
We can buy you
I
one
don't
that's
really
not covered in
use
coke.
it. I used to, but not anymore, really.
I always took you as being a poisoner's kit.
Yeah, that's the mistake about a lot of people. They don't really understand where it comes from,
Fair enough.
and I keep them guessing, which is always a good thing. So, would you like to borrow it, and maybe you can get something from there?
I'm good right now. Let's just go where we're going. I'm not in the right state of mind right now.
Okay. Bypass all the other closed doors and...
Do you need to intimidate this person?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Like I said, this is a business. And right now, he's...
Because I can turn into something.
I was gonna say, do you put my bear head on?
made a dumb choice.
I put my bear head on.
I could banish him.
I forgot you even had that thing.
I don't have it on right now, but I do have it.
Bearhead. It's literally only for intimidation,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Why don't I? Because I can talk through it. Okay, I have a bear head.
You can also make a bite as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yep, I can have keen smell through perception.
So, it's dimly lit, but I can see
Yeah.
clear as day.
It's pretty dimly lit. It's kind of dim and grungy and not very well taken care of.
But I can see like it's daylight in here.
Yeah.
Could I make an insight check so that I know he is still who he is, as opposed to he just transformed into a bear? That I have.
Oh, jeez.
Go for it.
Hallucinating.
Yeah.
You're coming
Yeah.
with me!
You're the dude from the Russian Avengers.
Okay, that's 17 plus 7.
I
Okay.
tried watching that movie.
I kept that. in
Yeah,
mind.
you're fine.
I know.
I like the
okay.
characters, but could not.
Did not.
Bad.
It's terrible
Dub.
acting. Oh, the dub was the worst.
Yeah.
I even tried doing the subtitles and I just couldn't get through it.
So, do I see people? How many bodies are in the like opening of this area?
There's about 9 people in the opening. Kind of in the center, sitting in a chair, is a massively fat half-orc. And then there's kind of 2 guards sitting on either side. They both have great swords over. And then there's just a bunch of other people. In the... You see, like, a couple of, like, smaller people, smaller, like, almost children age that are kind of sitting around and like talking and like you assume this might be like a pickpockets thing kind of reporting in.
Yeah.
And then you see a couple more guards and just then general just guildsmen.
I'll turn around to the group and say, careful about your purse strings or any valuables. Keep them close to the chest. Because once we enter here... Smart move. It really is, unless you're familiar with these people or people like them.
I don't know anyone here but you. I barely know you.
And I'll give you a hell of a warning.
Yeah.
Anything.
How
you-
big is the
Are we sure it's a warning?
door?
Trick.
It's only about 10 feet
Plot
tall, about 4 feet
twist.
wide.
Ultimatum.
Could I pass if I was a large creature?
What are large dimensions?
Like a horse.
You could probably squeeze through, yeah.
I mean, you can just like wait till you're into like the opening aspect of it and then like bear out or whatever you want to do, elk out, whatever.
I want to do it before we go in, just in case. I know what. Are people seeing us?
I mean,
We're definitely in view.
yeah, you're in view, yeah. as
I mean,
you're
I
walking
would
in.
be the first thing they see.
Yeah, he would definitely be the first thing you see. It would depend on how far they could see. The entire hallway is probably only about 30 feet long. So they might see you, they might not.
Okay.
Before we leave, I have to get plate mail.
Dude, the blacksmith is waiting out front.
That's what I was thinking. I just want to make sure I said it out loud because I'll forget.
I'll just in case. I'll go out. I'll go back all the way. I'll turn myself into a face spider. I'll face out, and I'll go in and just stay behind the orc in the ethereal plane, just in case bad things happen.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
Please.
After I got like, remember we were flying
Yeah,
and
like
weird
monstrosities?
weird
or-
things happen. Yeah.
Oh, you can.
Those
Okay.
Monstrosities.
But I do it like far away, so if you're looking, you'll see like spider.
You see Varys turn into a giant spider and then just vanishes.
Alright.
That
That just happened, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not sure.
Oh god, yeah, you are tripping out. You're like, the spider's coming to get me, man. And I already got Varys, it's coming to get me.
Great. Just relax. Me? help here if possible? Do it or else. Seriously.
Come with me. I'm gonna keep him tight to the chest.
But you have a bear.
Yeah.
You have bare head.
I already did an inside
Yeah, you
check
do
on
know
them.
that it is him. It's still kind of creepy though.
It would be amazing if you had like you could do the cantrip to just like light your
Oh,
eyes.
Margaret?
Thaumaturgy, yes.
Thaumaturgy, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would be pretty good.
Oh man, I just realized this scene is gonna be so dumb looking. Like human, like bear hugging, someone tripping out, like ridiculous.
It's okay. No one does art for
And you
us.
have-
And I got a
Blue
guy in a
spandex,
blue
yeah.
spandex with his cape just
Yeah.
at all times.
It's pretty great.
Alright,
Yeah.
epic 80s rock metal cover.
Yeah.
As I approach, does anyone, like, do I see them get up and come towards me right away, or?
No, they're not necessarily coming towards you. They're just like, what the hell is he doing here?
I just yell out, Margaret!
The hell are you guys doing here?
Is that the fat orc?
Yeah.
You've made a miscalculation in today's plans. You're attempting to steal from a more powerful organization that you want nothing to do with. And I'm the nice offer.
I ain't stealing from no one. It's my right.
Just
All the ships that come in, they owe payment to me.
Why would I ever owe payment to the likes of you?
Because you came in my city. You're transporting goods through my city.
Oh, there's no goods. We're here on personal business.
It's all bads. It's all bads.
It's all that.
And attempting to steal from me, you've made it very, very personal.
It ain't personal, it's just business.
I kind of like flash my
Don't flash me.
badge of.
Oh, he's a cop.
Quick, kill him!
See.
No. Plot twist. He's a cop.
We're both actually spies.
Technically, I am.
What?
So technically, I am. Just for
Yeah.
a certain person.
He goes, I don't give a shit if you are. Sorry. I don't give a damn if you are part of another guild. You still owe me money. I don't come into your city demanding payment or demanding passage for free.
That's true.
I'm paying members of your city beyond good amount of money. Extort them, leave my things and my people's stuff alone, or your head may not be on your shoulders for very long.
Make a intimidation check. With advantage. Because, you know, you have a guy with a bare head right next to you. And you make a very good point.
And I'm tripping out.
Oh, what the fuck's happening?
21.
21? I guess, fine. Just get the hell out of my city then.
I appreciate your patronage. And if there's any problems, you know who to talk to. Otherwise, it's been quite some time since he's left his city, and if he does, you're not gonna like it.
I certainly wouldn't.
So please, be
You see
smarter.
his eyes go, he just goes pale.
Please, I'm looking out for your benefit here.
Right, just get the hell out, mate.
Alright. Sorry, Tick. Don't get to play today.
Oh.
You guys turn and leave.
Make it way to the... Well, if I probably rolled a natural 1, I would have been screwed.
Oh, yeah.
We would have been fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been eating cheese.
But I may kill him when we come back to drop off, too.
We could do that. Yeah, maybe. Who
No
knows?
problem with
You might try to do that first.
True. Yeah, I'll say we're done here. We can get back to the ship.
You just flower the city or it'll bombard it practically. You know, whatever.
that. It's a lot of people to
You're
try
the
to
captain.
bombard.
It's a lot of innocent people. could just do this area.
How big is the blast of the javelin?
Pretty big, actually. It's like 20 feet or something.
No. Not of this javelins. The javelin.
Oh, it's not no radius.
I think it's like a 10-foot radius.
Are we sure? I don't remember having a radius.
Of the one that... No, I mean of the experimental one.
Oh!
Yeah.
I have no
Like, what if
idea.
we throw it, like, just down the corridor?
Who's tossing that thing?
I mean, I would do it on Barbie. She's got like 20 strength. I only got 18.
I mean,
What about Rick?
I've got 18.
Tick.
Tick.
Rick
isn't here anymore!
Fair.
I think it is on the ship, though, unless you guys have
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Unless you guys are just carrying it around
No.
with you.
No, what
Yeah.
happened if we would throw it? Just throw it down and then where they are.
I mean, they'd be sucked into the astral plane.
Awesome.
We can do that.
It's a pain in the astral plane.
Hey!
Wow.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
Plate armor.
Plate armor?
Yes. Does this guy have +2 plate armor by chance? Great. We're gonna pay whatever it takes to get it.
That's expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
It goes up like
Plate armor.
exponentially, yeah.
yeah, plate armor alone is like, what,
2,000.
Regular plate armor is 2,000.
+2 enchantment? That you're easily looking at like 10.
That's fine.
There's your
We
share
just
of the
got
gold right there.
$40,000, yeah. Malt, is this an okay decision? Can I withdraw from my custodial account you hold?
It'll keep you alive, and keeping you alive will hopefully keep me alive.
Oh, it will. You'll be alive.
Why does this thing never have costs?
Because 5th edition.
5th edition.
It's all
It's
about,
flexible.
Yeah, it's literally at
Just
your
the
discretion.
price range, you know, like how
But
rare
what's
is
the
it?
price?
and-
What's the price range of a +2?
What's +2? Is it rare or very
+2 is
rare?
+2. It's rare, I think.
Who has
Yeah.
a dungeon master gun?
I have one.
Well, no, +2 is very rare.
Is it?
Is it?
Oh, it is.
Is that purple or blue? Technically. Because I
'Cause
have a
it's-
+2
Is it
right
very
here.
rare and then legendary? I think.
Yeah, common, uncommon, rare, very rare, legendary.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be blue.
Blue. Yeah. So, and then as you guys are walking out, you
rare
see a
is
black
anywhere
cat
from 5,000
sitting
to
in the
50,000.
alleyway across from you.
Who is?
A black cat, just sitting and staring at you, yellow eyes.
I'm just gonna bend down, take out
I don't
a piece
know
of
about it.
salami,
I don't
and
know about it. Ha!
Oh, you don't know.
have salami.
Yeah, armor plus
make
2
it
is
an
very rare.
Make an animal handling
And
check.
very rare is which?
Anywhere from 5 to 50,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Um,
good at this.
I mean,
20.
it's just
20.
normal +2.
You know
Not
that
like-
useless skill? I used it.
It's
Well,
not
it's not
like
a
it's
no-
resistant to something or anything
20,
like that.
yeah.
+2 is like pretty
Unless
strong. It's
if we
magic.
go
I
into
mean,
this
yeah.
place and they've got some cooler armor, does Miss Kitty come and eat my salami?
Yeah, it does. Kind
That
of just
is
comes.
a
And,
phrase I never want to hear again.
Especially in the Western.
Right.
You could add armor of resistance instead. That might be more useful.
Might it?
It's just rare instead of very rare. Requires attunement. You can choose a damage type
I'm
to
already
resist.
tuned out.
Okay. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Does the +2 armor require attunement?
I just chant.
no. It's just enchanted.
Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with just +2 armor. Unless there's
Okay.
something nifty. I pick up this kitty and I say, I have a familiar now too. Because I wasn't paying attention earlier.
Is that the magic cat that?
It's a cat. It eats salami. I don't know if it's magic. You have got a magic cat. I'm gonna hold out the magic cat to him.
hold out the magic cat. Meow.
Okay.
Can your
this
cat
is only the
talk?
cat that we're supposed to be searching for.
I mean, that's a black cat with yellow eyes.
Where are we supposed to send it to? Did it say on the note?
No?
Just say catch it.
Yeah. But it actually said no. It actually said catch it and bring it to the rusty bucket.
Okay, right here. Okay.
We're
we
already here.
We walk right back into the rusty bucket.
I have a cat.
It came right back home. The cat came back.
It did.
The very next
Why
day.
are we going back in?
Because I'm doing one good deed. I'm delivering a cat home for 600 gold.
I was also told that there is a magic shop owner that might be able to.
Were you tripping then? Because this is
I
a
mean, yeah,
cat.
you've been talking
Yeah.
kind of nonsense since the
But you-
basement.
Yeah,
It's
ask the
the drink.
bartender.
Yeah.
It gives me my 600 gold.
We go inside then.
You can
with
go
the
back
cat again.
inside. with
Yeah.
the cat
They're like, you just
after you just terrorized him.
Yeah.
We ain't go all the way downstairs. We just go talk to the bartender. Yeah.
Oh, he goes, you guys found the cat? Oh, you're going to have to talk to him about that.
Oh. Okay.
He's the one that put it out. He's been looking for that guy for
Well,
ages.
he didn't see you. You could come in as yourself, and he wouldn't know that you're part of our group.
Cats like you.
Sure, I can take the
King
cat
of
down.
Druid, yeah.
Here's a cat.
Okay.
I tell it.
I'll go down and take the cat.
Go down and take the cat. He goes, oh, you found the cat? All right. Hey, you, give him his money. So you get 600 gold. And he takes the cat, he puts it on the ground, and he smacks the back of it. And the cat goes running off. He goes, follow that cat! And a whole bunch of people take off and start running after the cat. You guys who are sitting up in the bar see the cat go screaming out the front, and then like 4 people chasing it.
Is there a
Hey,
chance I
we can
can
make another 600 if we go find it again.
Alright, let's get out of here. I'll go buy the plate mail.
I don't understand what happened.
As the cat goes by, I'll throw a tracking
Dagger
dagger
at it.
All right, go
I'll
ahead.
send Romeo to go chase him.
Go ahead and make a attack roll. You did know that the cat was supposed to lead you to the door
Yeah.
of wherever place it was.
Somebody did.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see what he's
That's
trying
what I was
to
trying
do.
to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just kind of comes and just embeds in his back, and you can just kind of feel where it's going.
Oh, okay, I didn't understand what was happening. Now I do.
Ah, yeah.
I only got 4 of those, so I got 3 now.
What's the
Well, again, I have Romeo chasing it after it too, so.
Well,
My flying cat. If
Yeah.
he can't catch up, I don't know who will.
I just know where it's going. Like,
Okay, I'll go also after the cat.
Is it
Go
a male
after
or
the
a
cat.
female cat?
Mhm.
Roll d20.
3.
It's male.
Oh. Hey, I told Romeo, I think he said something bad about you. Go get him.
He's your familiar.
Romeo
You can do whatever
immediately
you
takes
want.
off.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess
He gets some
I'll
incentive. Yeah.
follow on to that too.
Starts following it. So you guys chasing after it?
Mhm.
All right, I'd like everybody to make athletics checks, please.
He said that for me it was at -2.
Yeah,
And he said, yeah.
because you're
16.
currently wildly hallucinating.
Yeah, 16 too. I got a 1.
18.
Weird.
Give
I'm not
myself guidance.
strong.
I'm not very good at
But is
this.
that the
Nope.
same exact roll?
7.
7?
No.
Total. Well, I'm way
Yeah,
behind.
we got-
Yeah,
Same
so
thing.
you're
Total.
way behind.
Roll
You
is way
see
different.
as the cat
Oh, yeah.
kind of darts around an alleyway. 2 of the guys keep running straight. The other 2 kind of turn, and then it just bounces up and onto a roof as these guys just start climbing. Most of you, except for you,
And definitely not me.
jump back up onto the roof. Oh, what did you get?
0?
I'm already at -1, now -2. I rolled a 3.
Oh my god.
I actually have a climb speed of 40, so I could climb
Oh yeah,
faster.
so you're fine.
Mhm.
So yeah, you get up there and you're like just like waiting for the cat up there.
Oh, you're faster than the cat.
You're faster than
Oh,
the cat.
shit. Okay.
Wow.
Cat's only 30
Okay.
feet. So it's
That
going.
means you should be faster than the cat, right?
I moved forward.
Yeah, but
as well.
I
You
was
moved
like
40?
way
Yeah.
behind.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So yeah, you guys are just kind of waiting up. Well, it was about 20 or 30 feet in front of you. So you guys are starting to catch up. So yeah, as it starts going,
If it involved climbing, I had advantage on climbing.
Ooh. It wasn't necessarily. I figured you guys would be okay at climbing. This was
Yeah.
more of running after
Okay.
the cat. Just kind of make another athletics check.
Why are we chasing a cat?
Magic shot.
Magic
Yeah.
shot.
16 again.
14.
16 again. Nice.
26.
26. All right. So yeah, you catch up to the other people that are following the cat. Do you want to try to do anything to them, or do you just want to keep following the cat?
I just pushed my way through.
All right. So yeah, simple enough. You push your way through. The cat's only about 15 feet
Mm-hmm.
ahead of you now. The rest of you guys are probably 15 feet behind.
I got
The other
14 this
people.
time, so not
Okay, so you're about 30 feet
Yeah,
behind
no doubt.
them. I have no idea where you are.
I'm gonna try continue following them. Still, I got 8.
8.
I'm
Yeah.
fast. I'm faster at running. I just don't know where they are.
Yeah, you just don't know where they're going. You're like, all right, so you kind of try. You guys are like jumping across rooftops. At one point, you kind of go down. Make another check.
I'm not jumping that rooftop.
Nope.
Finally, a natural 20.
Oh my
minus
God.
3.
Natty
Minus
one.
3.
Nope.
Natty 1.
22.
22. Nice.
You got 7 again.
I got -1 strength, so I ain't making shit.
Yeah. So as you're running, you kind of see a door just kind of shimmer into existence, and the cat bolts through a cat door
Mm-hmm.
on the bottom.
Mhm.
What do you do?
I open the door and go
Open
in.
the door and run through.
Oh, did my familiar get through there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but both of you know where it is, right? You have a tracker, you
yeah.
have a familiar.
Oh, I tried to close the door and hold it behind me.
Hold the door.
Okay.
Hold door!
Make an
Strength check.
athletics check.
Okay.
Strange.
I think
That's
must be
a
athletics.
26.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna beat that. So yeah, you kind of hear the two guys that were following you just start trying to pull on the door. Let us in! Let us in! And then you guys see the door just kind of start fading out of existence.
Yay! I'm by myself.
No, my cat's with you. I can track you through the cat, too.
Right.
I mean,
And
I
you
can know the
mine too.
location, but getting there is totally different.
Well, my point, boy, though, is that these two guys don't know where he went.
Yeah.
And you see the two guys just kind of like look around and start searching and just look dejected and start walking back to the rusty bucket.
Well, that didn't work out as planned.
Not for them. We got somebody.
So do I get a sense of where it's at, or is it like not even?
No, it's just gone.
Yeah.
It didn't re-pop up anywhere?
Maybe.
The door didn't reappear anywhere?
No, make a perception check.
16.
Can you still sense your cat?
25.
That was my hope, yeah.
But
Perception, 8.
I mean, you can sense your cat.
No idea where he is.
Yeah, there's no like physical location where your cat is.
Oh, Charlie. On a different plane then? Like a personal?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I was getting at too. When it was like, yeah, your tracking dart's no longer here. Like, oh shit.
So I can't speak to, I can't telepathically speak to him then. He's not within 100 feet of me and we're on the same plane.
Mhm.
Yeah, great.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
Yeah.
So you see about 100 feet away, a door just kind of shimmers into existence.
Like, just chilling in the air, or
It's on top of like a building, just like even with the face of the building.
well, if we're looking for something, possibly that. Since it wasn't there a second ago.
So you, as you walk into this place, beautiful wood flooring. It's kind of a very, it's a rectangular room with kind of display cases. There's 6 of them as they just kind of go through, and you see a kind of a counter with lattice work with a whole bunch of scrolls in it. There's weapons and armor hanging off the walls on pedestals and stuff like that. One suit of armor you can kind of see is kind of surrounded, but it has like spikes coming off of it and it looks pretty gnarly. You see a whole bunch of other magical items and everything. Doesn't seem to be anyone else in here. You see the cat just kind of runs up to the counter and jumps on it and curls up in a little bit.
The cat is the magician.
Maybe.
Possibly.
So
The
this
cat's
door
really
just
bad
shimmered into
salesman.
existence. You saw from last time you have about 6 seconds. What are you guys going to do?
I'm gonna pick up my plate armor.
You want to go pick up your plate armor?
Yeah. I'll see you guys back on the
Yeah,
ship.
I'll attempt to like bolt there.
We'll be able to make it.
I'll never make it.
Yeah, I'm dashing everything, including it's 444. But you said it's up, so that's also
Yeah.
climbing.
It's about on top of like a 2-story building, so it's only about 20 feet up.
Yeah, I'll bum rush the door.
All right. Yeah, you run. You just kind of bounce up between 2 walls, grab onto the handle, and pull yourself in. And Tick's standing right next to you.
I look
Are you
behind me and like kind of expecting someone behind me.
Can you keep the door open?
Gonna try.
I'll try to climb up there then if you're gonna keep the door open.
If we follow him, but will the door
He
disappear?
keeps the door open. Wait
6
about
seconds?
6 seconds. Nothing happens.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay. We
As
just
long
have
as you keep the door open.
Oh,
Quick, just put a non-magical doorstop in it, and this dude's stuck.
Well, good thing I kept the other guys out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
no, it was a good thing. Yeah, good thing.
I really wasn't expecting the door to pop up again, honestly. Until you were done with your
Yeah.
whatever you were gonna do. I wait for everyone to enter.
Alright, yeah. You guys, again, see the room. Very nice wood flooring. There's plates of armor on the wall. Swords, all sorts of... It all seems very organized. Like, each, on the wall, like, each sword is, like, imprinted in, like, almost like foam. Where it's just... It's like a very nice tool chest, basically.
is there anyone around here?
I haven't seen anyone except for the cat.
This man.
Can your cat talk to the cat? I can talk to the cat. I can just
you're
not.
the druid of the
I cannot.
group.
I won't. He can understand me. I cannot understand him back.
Can't you speak with animals?
Yeah, just one way.
He can absolutely speak with
Yes,
animals.
I can definitely
Yeah,
speak
speak
with
two
animals.
animals.
Yes.
Two,
Two,
not
okay.
with them.
Not with them. What if I grab a sword?
Yes or no's?
You just grab a sword
Yeah, I want to
off
see.
a wall, make a constitution saving throw.
Just want to know what happened. 16.
16. So you go to pull, and you feel your muscles just lock up. And you're paralyzed.
Okay,
Look, don't touch.
I got.
Does anything happen besides that?
You hear footsteps.
How long does it last?
Can he let go?
No, you're still just stuck there.
Yeah, you're pretty much
Try to pull him away, please. I'm not gonna be able to pull him away. Not in my state.
I wanted to get my plate armor.
Oh yeah, you're gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
you're just gone.
Not very
Could
good
get
haggler.
you with better plate armor.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I already have attunement, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm full up.
I used Mage Hand and tried to pry your hand open.
Exactly.
Okay, make a Arcana
Necklace
check.
of Adaptation, Zephyr, and my bearskin head.
Your
Necklace
what?
of Adaptation attuned?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but I gave it to him since I can breathe underwater.
Huh.
But the head?
The bear head? Oh, you can bite with it.
Gives me bite and also advantage on intimidation
What's the
and
other thing?
perception checks.
Zephyr?
Yeah, that's my sword.
Sword.
Oh.
19 Arcana.
19? Yeah, so you're able to
It's only +1, but it also gives me
Wiggle.
+2 advantage.
wiggle through.
And 20-foot, leap.
You can wiggle the hand through and kind of just separate it off and
Yep.
push the sword back.
Okay. Is he better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as the sword leaves his grasp, it just returns to his muscles.
Don't touch the sword.
You see
was
kind of
running
like
on
a figure just peek up over and goes, "What the Vidalkin said. Look, not touch."
Was it a sign?
What? You...
No signs. It's just, we ask about what we want to buy as opposed to touching.
Okay.
But having him behind the glass might be helpful.
Do we get to, see what...
Kind of, you see a old gnome wizard just kind of pop out on top of
How would you describe him?
Crazy.
kind of has
Old.
the hair that's bald on top is short cropped on the sides. Has a very long beard, very just white, beyond white hair. Has these thick pair of glasses. And just kind of sits and just sits on top of the cat, or where the cat is wrapped around. He just kind of sits and fits pretty well.
Oh my god, I thought you just sat on a cat.
So,
A little rough.
you guys found my store. Congratulations. You can now buy from me. Can I help you with anything? Or are you just going to attempt to steal more of my wares?
I show my gauntlets and think, are you able to remove curses?
Oh yeah. Pretty simple. Let's see.
He wants to keep them, but doesn't he wants an option to remove them if wanted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and.
That's a magnificent beard you have there.
Thank you. I've
Quite
been
envious.
working for most of my life on it. And I have several beard tonics that I can recommend to you if you would like that. Let's see, remove curse. 3rd level.
It's not bad.
He goes, I can remove that curse for 350 gold, please.
Done.
Alright, so he kind of goes and casts a spell, and you can now remove the gauntlets.
Huh, there you go.
Just don't put it back on.
Well, he wants to be able to keep them. He just wants to have
Yeah, you
option
can
to
still
take
use
off.
them, just now you can
Oh, they're not cursed anymore.
cursed.
It's disappointing though.
They don't swear at him every time.
He goes, I have a variety of wares here, so essentially you can buy any rare or lower magical item, as well as scrolls up to 4th level.
How long has it been since I've had my drink?
Could you just
Couldn't have been that long.
Couldn't have been that
Exactly.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately it's still going.
Yeah. No. That's what I.
Yeah.
Could- Guys have an hour, maybe an hour and a half to just sit in the corner.
Ooh,
Maybe
Unless-
ask him to.
fella, you're not looking too rough. Alright, come
Yeah,
here, come
yeah,
here, come here.
Okay.
This tiny old gnome reaches out with a tiny hand and casts Greater Restoration.
Okay. Oh my, greater restoration.
Because isn't that, or is it Lesser that takes away status effects?
Lesser takes away poisoning too.
Okay, yeah, that one. Lesser
Gotcha.
Restoration then.
Alright.
Oh. Oh my. Okay. Good. Yeah. I should never drink again. I knew there's a reason why I didn't.
I make this
I was just
decision.
being polite when I was there.
So, highest we can get here, very rare.
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 He goes, I also have that plate mail that I've been trying to get rid of.
Only there was someone who needed it.
What is it? Or
That is the Pain Martyrs plate mail. It's kind of a
painful.
the what?
pain martyr.
Hmm.
Is that in the Dungeon Master's Guide?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It looks like this.
Took
It's
me
kind
a
of terrifying.
Oh.
It's kind of a weird one. It takes pain and kind of amplifies it to help out your. It's kind of terrifying to look at.
to the Google.
It's +1 armor, but so let's see. You can kind of sometimes when you take damage, you can make it go down a little bit. If you're hit by one type of damage and you think you're going to get hit with it again, you can kind of resist that a little bit more.
What's the downside? This thing
Yeah,
looks
it's gonna be
dangerous.
cursed.
I mean, he made it, right?
No, I did not make it. Some fellas decided that it was a little bit too much for them, and
Armor that you give away.
I bought it from them. I was kind of hoping to make it a little bit better, but so sometimes when you fall unconscious, you can immediately take a turn. However, after that, you could possibly just kind of start attacking just everyone.
Yeah, that's
and
fine. I'll
Lose
take
your
that.
mind.
Wait, attunement?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, I can just ditch the next adaptation for now.
So let's see, very rare. I never remember how much things should cost. Where's a Dungeon
Dude, you had
Monsters?
the-
Here.
Well, if
That's
it's
a very rare item.
Rare.
Rare.
if it's
Oh.
rare, then it's going to be less. than
Rare
what I was
is
gonna pay
like
for the plate
500 to 5,000. Very rare is 5,000 to 50,000. So.
Crafting. Oh, crafting. Oh, saleable.
And that's the updated version, so it should have all.
Okay. Yeah. So this will run you about 6,000 gold pieces.
That's gonna be cheaper than the +2 plate meal, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is just a normal plate. It's just it
It's
can
still
do,
+1.
It's +1.
yeah, it can do things when you
Did you manage to find it?
when they hurt you. Yeah.
Alan's trying to find it.
It's pretty good. Also,
Oh, I think I found it.
I mean, if anybody wants to not necessarily spend any money, I used to have my portal gun here. I haven't used it once.
Sure.
I mean, it's very rare, so maybe I'll get a couple rare items in return.
I mean, I still have
I mean, you guys also have shit tons of money.
But yeah, but most of the money is, I mean, they probably have lots of money on them, but most of the big load we just got was still on the ship, so.
Yeah. Alright.
I could use a magical weapon.
All right. What are you really looking for?
Just as much damage as I can do.
All right. Let's see. Kind of looking for a sword or a club.
Axe, I'm gonna get a D12. Okay.
Axe.
Ooh,
All
what about a returning hammer? Because you're always in melee, but what if you're in range, you have to run up to them. If you have like a returning, like a warhammer that, you know.
No, I forgot about the lantern shield.
Lantern shield?
Have you ever seen this thing? This thing is stupid. It's a shield that has a sword, a dagger, and a lantern in it. It was one of the dumbest things ever made in medieval times. I don't think they actually figured out how to use it effectively, but it's ridiculous.
Also, it was a real thing?
Oh, it's a real thing. Well, real thing as in it's not particularly applicable.
Okay.
Let's see. Battle axes. Let's see. Great axe. Oh. Let's see, we have berserker great axes, but those can kind of make you go a little bit crazy.
Well, I know crazy.
Oh, would you be interested in a berserker great axe?
What does it do?
So it's +1 to attack and damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're attuned to this item, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained. Basically just gives you more hit points.
I found a better armor for you.
Oh, really?
God.
What is it?
It's a propelled plate armor.
Oh, I did see that. The catapult armor?
So you can cast catapult as yourself.
On yourself.
You are the bullet.
It's really funny.
When you're
No.
attuned to this, you're also
I've already
cursed.
started writing.
Yeah, I don't really need
You're-
anything I can get attuned to.
I gotta
I
look that up,
already
though.
attuned to stuff. Even if it's just like +1 or something. That,
Alright,
as long
well,
as it's
I
magical
have
damage.
up to +2 if you
Two?
want to buy that. A
Okay.
great axe.
Okay.
That'll run you about, what did we say, 20,000 to 50,000 for +2?
It was anywhere from 5,000 to 50,000. which is
5,000 to 50,000. Roll a d20.
You got 40 in the bank.
17.
17. That'll run you about 11,000 gold.
I don't have that on me, but I can get it.
Well, I mean, yeah, you guys have found my store. I mean, I'll keep it here for a minute if you want to run out and get your money.
Yeah, we'll have to.
That's early.
Can you make this place appear where you want it to, or is it just randomly?
Yeah, I can appear wherever I want.
And if you can make it appear near the airship, we can make this really quick.
Oh, you guys are the one out there with the airship.
Yes.
Oh, interesting. I've always wanted to take a look at them. All right. Well, hold on a second. All right, done.
So he's opened the door on the bridge of the airship?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Quickly, usher in the gold.
This is super dangerous, by the way.
Huh?
Like, this guy can just appear in the ship.
I mean,
He essentially has a
I don't know.
TARDIS.
Basically.
So, stats on this thing?
Yeah, it's just
Just
+2
freedoms.
to attack and damage rolls. It's 1d12.
Should someone go find
It's
the
two-handed.
drow?
I mean,
Okay.
we're kind of just stationary right now in the air.
I'll tell the pilot to land us so we can pick up the drow that we definitely passed by.
Okay.
Okay. So it's slashing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
slashing. And then
Basically drop off my war pick. I'm not going to need that anymore.
all right, perfect. I think it goes well for the more of fighter types and those who can kind of push themselves past human limits for a while. I kind of have this little necklace that you can do it more than once at great cost of yourself.
Does
So
it
basically,
require attunement?
yeah, unfortunately.
What is it?
You can
Let's
get rid
skip
of
it.
So basically,
Oh wait, did you already got rid of the necklace for the armor?
you
Yeah.
can
Okay.
when you use your action surge, you can make a Constitution saving throw, and if you pass, you can use your action surge again.
Oh, this thing is stuck.
If you fail, you get a point of exhaustion.
Yeah, we'll skip that.
Anyway. Oh, maybe shake it around a little bit. Should just... There you go.
Now, David is a cruel person. He put Skittles and
Yeah.
M&M's in there.
I saw it.
Oh,
Yes.
that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because he thought he was doing okay because he's like, okay, I know the bottom layer is all M&M's, the top layer is all Skittles. You know, David, it mixes together.
Whatever.
What sort of monster are you?
It actually doesn't taste bad.
Well, I have to
If
see
you
what
eat
sort
them one
of
at a
horrible
time, sure.
thing this does.
No.
It's a little button on the side.
You hold it underneath this motion. Yeah.
Not like that. Eat them all at the same time.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can already see the S and the M.
Then I also got this. It's called
That's
the Coin
weird.
of Many.
The coin of many?
Yeah, it kind of functions when you flip it as kind of like the mirror image spell, but when you do, you could have up to 6 images up, but also you could possibly only get 1. It's kind of finicky that way. Haven't quite worked out the kinks.
Coin of many?
Coin of Many.
Does it require attunement or
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everything in this place will.
everything?
I mean,
This is like
most of the good.
specific. This is like specific magic items.
If it does more than one thing, or does that thing really well, it's going to
Yeah.
require
Yeah,
attunement.
it's going to require attunement, unfortunately.
I don't need anything really. But if we ever need anything, we can come back.
Yeah, because my store's always here, just kind of popping around, and kind of have to keep moving, otherwise some unsavory types might get in here, but
Always in the city?
yeah, for the most part.
Do you have anything better than a dancing shield? If I can have a shield that works the same way but has better stats.
Yeah.
Because if I can use the two-handed great axe and have a dancing shield around me on top of that.
That would be dope.
Would it be possible to improve it?
Well,
Don't die.
try not to. I could improve it, but layering enchantments like that could take quite a bit of time. unfortunately. Time is an issue. Probably be able to get it done in a couple weeks, but layering enchantments like that are kind of difficult.
I would say
If you have one in stock, you could just do, and then you could swap it out and pay the difference.
Might be able to make that.
So I can hold on to one I have, and when it's ready.
Yeah,
good idea.
See,
I think we might be able to do that. Yeah.
A little more Rick than Chick than you expected.
You can rub off of people.
We're so short, we never even.
I miss Rick.
You told me about your adventures, and you told me about the lady who teleported away.
Oh, Lady Bloom.
Yeah.
Yes.
You may have some dimensional shackles.
Hmm.
If you're able to strap those on her, she wouldn't be able to transport away.
Ooh.
They are rare.
Yeah.
And that is an end goal of yours.
You're a wizard, right?
Yes.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Go ahead, Harry, wizard.
Can you scry?
No, I don't have that spell.
Do you have a scroll scrying? Can you learn the spell from the scroll?
The wizard.
That's
I
just
could.
really expensive all around.
Yeah, it is. Takes time
Yeah.
too.
Well, we don't care about money right now,
Yeah.
right? Especially if we're at the airship, we have all the...
Time we need also.
And also in general for my
We're about to lock him into a room.
Can he learn spell from a scroll?
Yeah.
Through the
He's a wizard. That's a wizard
Spell.
spell.
Well, spell.
practically.
How much is a 5th level scroll?
Probably a lot.
It's
Okay.
yeah, spell scrolls. Spell scrolls. 5th level is rare.
Mm-hmm.
DC 17.
Yeah, how much money is that? How much money is rare?
Rare is anywhere from 5 to 50,000.
5,000 to
Or
50,000.
5,000 to 50,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rare is 50,000?
Oh
Up
no,
to.
that's.
No.
I think that's very rare.
5,001 to 50,000. Yeah.
It's rare?
Oh, that's very
That's
rare.
very rare. Sorry.
Rare.
500.
500.
500 to
5,000.
5,000.
Okay.
It goes,
Do it.
roll a d20.
That's 9. Or no wait. Yeah, it's a 9. Okay, I had to look for the other part. It was a 6 with the 9 underneath it. So okay, yeah, it's a 9.
5th level spell scrolls running about $4,000. 4,000 gold.
Okay, let's get one. You can just learn the spell and you'll have it forever.
You're getting that from the group fund then?
Guess so.
The 200,000 one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Everyone has 40k to play with individually.
Okay.
You did just mine.
Like,
I've already marked off, what, 10,000, 12,000 there. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
So I'll erase the 200,000 that I wrote down and just write down that I had 40,000 for myself. Right.
I'll pay it. And I'll keep the one scrying, or I don't know if it will be used on him transcribing it.
Yeah, it will be expended.
Okay. But that's fine. This way you
when
can
he
just have it.
transcribes
And if we need it, you can use it.
Cool.
Is Scry a 5th level
5th
Mhm.
level, yeah.
spell? Okay.
Because maybe you can scry on Lady Bloom.
We have to have something that belongs to her, though, right? Or no?
If you've met her, you don't need to.
Okay.
He has not met her.
No.
That is
Okay.
true.
do you know anything of the Shattered Gods?
I think that's more of a northern thing, really. They're kind of secretive about all that, but it's something to do with whatever happened to their city.
Is that what you told us about? The city that went boom?
No, that's a different.
Okay.
So, go ahead and make a history check, everyone.
Natural natural 20, but it just was a 21.
Nice.
15.
15.
I'm so
So
distracted by other things.
Yeah.
Getting in my armor.
So you know this as kind of part of your tribe's thing is to just gather information. You know that a while ago, before the barrier was erected that stopped people from traveling out of planes, all the planes were kind of interdimensional, and the elves just lived on the Feywild, or in the Feywild, and then kind of all of them did, including the Drow as well. However, at some point, their king just kind of went crazy and started doing stuff in the dungeon, like eldritch horror type stuff. And so they left. Corellian kind of took the high elves and the wood elves and that sort, and Lolth kind of took the took pieces of the Drow, and they took some of them, and like the city just started corrupting everything around it, and eventually the Archfey just kind of took it and threw it into the astral sea, and that's kind of what grew into the Shadowfell.
Okay.
So that's kind of what you know. He goes, I don't really know what's going on with that. They seem to claim that at the beginning of time, that when the universe was created, the gods, or the god, the single god, kind of broke himself, and all the current gods and everything that is kind of exist because of that. So they're trying to reform him. I don't know particularly why. They want to reform him, but no one really knows what they're after.
So
They're
all
just
of the
kind
gods that exist right now were just one god at the beginning?
Apparently, yeah.
It's like he lost his keys in the garden or something, and they all got scattered. Cool. So I guess we'll have to take this guy up on his being a guide. Jared, with the key.
I'll pull out a sword. I don't know where I got it from. It's
I'll just hand
the
you
short
extra
sword
sword.
of Venom.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember where we got that.
I think you looted it from the guys that tried to kill you.
Maybe.
That tends to happen.
Yeah.
I'll just ask if he has any boots
Boots Venom.
that can make you travel longer distance in shorter times or faster.
Yeah.
Specifically looking for boots of speed, but I'm looking to like drop the price off as he gets a short sword.
All right.
He doesn't
Let's
have any
see.
boots of speed, but he does have a pair of Nike shape-ups.
I know, right?
He does have the Nike shape-ups.
Those Nike or Skechers, actually.
Let's see. That's rare. So roll a d20.
They have Bluetooth. They pair with your smartphone.
5, 7. He goes, those normally run you about 3,500 gold, but since you're offering that short sword, let's see, what's that short sword?
I mean, it's the same level as the boots.
Roll another d20.
We should all get,
Damn.
10. He goes, yeah, it seems like a fair trade to me.
I've never used it.
Also, I'm not ready yet, but I could at some point use a manual golems if anybody's interested.
Ooh. That'd be
I
fun.
would need to have 2 first level spells, so I'll tell you I have one presently. But, keep me alive, I can get up there.
Well, if you have a golem, then why would you need me?
Golems aren't very good at conversation.
That's saying something. Okay.
Are you there with us now, again?
I am.
Do you want the armor of death and horribleness?
I keep
You will
reading
look
it.
super intimidating.
Keep
There are
reading
stats
it.
in here for a giant robot.
You are legitimately wearing a bear head right now, and
I
with that
am.
armor,
That is super intimidating.
I think I'm gonna stick
You're-
with the plate mail. Just the +2.
Okay.
Because it seems like the rest of it's either is going to be a decent amount to manage, but also if I take enough damage, then I fly into that like paroxysm of pain regardless. So I'm gonna stick with the plate mail.
Just murder
Just
everyone.
regular.
That would be perfect for your lizard folk.
It would have been.
Oh God, no.
You could buy it. You could just buy it and put it on Barbie.
I mean,
Sleight of
yeah.
hand.
There's no way I'm getting that on her without her noticing.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Boots of speed.
Yeah, I'll just take regular +2.
Okay.
Oh, there's stats in here for a clockwork dragon.
I don't get pushed a whole lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, they do have the, tick. They do have the Dwarven Thrower.
I already got my great axe.
It's a +3.
I got my great axe.
Okay.
I feel you, Tick. Alright, shall we continue?
Well, we need to find the super drow.
Oh, he's
I
loaded.
can
We already
just-
piloted down.
Legitimately leave this place, get on my wyvern, and pick him up.
Yeah, that's no problem. What the hell's happening to me?
You signed up for way more than you can bargain for.
You have no idea. Alright, let's do this.
Okay. Could I trade my gun for an Afridi bottle?
The portal.
They are
goes.
both very rare.
Oh, you're.
Okay.
Didn't you just buy that gun?
It was I think I found it.
The portal
Oh, no.
gun.
I didn't
Yeah.
spend any money on it.
No, I thought you meant the one that you purchased. The.
Oh, no, I hadn't
Sidearm.
purchased it yet, no.
You could probably purchase one here. It'd be really weird, but seems like this dude's like the goodwill of everything.
Obviously.
Yeah, sure. That sounds fun.
I mean, there's a 10% chance it'll blow up in our face.
Oh yeah.
Don't have me roll it.
It's also a 10% chance that you can get the wish spell 3 times.
Exactly.
For what? The
And a
dagger
free
many
bottle.
thing? Oh, the free bottle.
And that'd be legendary for a Dagger Many Things.
Ah, okay.
Oh, no.
Afridi, 1 through 10, it attacks us. After 5 rounds, it disappears. 11 through 90, it surfaces for an hour, doing our command.
Okay.
And 91 to 100, it casts a Wish spell 3 times.
How much is it?
It's a very rare.
So you're very rare. So it could be 50 grand.
But I could be trading in my portal gun,
Whichever.
which admittedly in combat, I'm sure if somebody was paying attention to it, would be much better adept in their hands.
It's up to you.
None of us use a gun.
Exactly. I mean, again, it's a gun only in word and name, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Portal one.
It's more of an artifact.
Yeah. So sure, I think I'll do that.
Alright, Yanzi, you're free.
You know what you should get? Does he have boots of Elvenkind? They're just uncommon.
Yeah. He has those.
How much are they?
Couple hundred gold, I think. They're just uncommon.
We should get
They're
those.
probably
Like for
300
all
gold.
of us.
What did I
That's
do?
another thing that requires attunement, though, isn't it?
Nope.
No?
Mhm.
No,
Okay.
certain elven kinds don't.
Boots of Elkin does not require attunement. And
Just stealth.
yes, and you're like clang, clang, clang.
Alright.
So
They're like 300 gold?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll buy it for everyone who does. Well, you already have boots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Faster.
I don't. So.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
you have?
4,
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
5.
I have a
1500. Yeah.
Yep.
With the click of my heels, I have a 50-foot movement speed now. And it's double. So I'm moving everywhere.
You're like a tabaxi now.
Yeah, without the drawback.
What are the
Yes.
boots do?
Yeah, boots of Elkin. They just give you advantage on stealth that
Ah.
requires movement.
Okay.
This guy already had disadvantage with his
On everything.
clang, clang, clang. But at least, I don't know if you don't use armor, right?
No.
Okay, good. But still, that. In case we need to stealth in, we know this guy can probably just be like, "I'm the shadow," and now he's like a fast shadow.
I'm a shadow, I'm a shadow.
Okay. We'll go find the weird drow and
Yo, Drow Buddy, coming up.
I've already got on my wyvern and gone and pick them up.
Okay.
So
It takes him a while. It takes you a while to convince him to get on the wyvern.
Why?
10,000 gold.
Fine, and he climbs up. So you get down. He hops down on the deck of the ship and goes, "All right, money, please."
Go to my quarters and just be like,
Money, money,
one,
money.
2.
3.
3
It's
hours.
gonna take like the entire trip, man. Just chill.
3 hours later.
Mhm.
5. Okay.
There's a like 1/10 of it.
Yeah, where is he gonna?
Like, he
Carry it, yeah, he's not gonna
This is
carry
awesome. He just kind of has all these bags, just like
Very like impractical, to be honest. How are you gonna carry all that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting 10,000 gold. You just
I don't lie.
But you showed up
often.
anyways.
Yeah, how much is 10,000 gold? Does he have even the strength to carry it?
I don't think so.
Duck swimming.
It's 1 gold is 4 ounces. You said right.
1 gold is 1 ounce, I think.
1 gold. I'm just wondering, like, if he can actually carry it.
So has the shop disappeared at this point, or are we just...
Yeah.
Hi.
Just close the door.
Okay.
How much would a portable hole be? It's rare.
He's using every
Roll it.
dime.
D20.
Oh, it's just 200 pounds.
7.
7.
So if he has like a high above than a
It'd be about 3,500.
higher than above
gold.
average
How
strength,
much?
he can do it.
3,500.
500. Okay.
If he has like a 14, 15 strength, he can probably carry that easily. But then
He's
that's
kinda
all he's
looking.
carrying.
He's looking a little shaky at this point.
I'll take those back. You'll still get them. They're yours.
All right.
Money is not really an issue with this crew.
I noticed. It's kind of crazy. You guys had a flying ship.
Oh, we have a ship inside
we
the
never
ship.
spent a dime on that. We spent dust.
All right.
What is diamond dust?
Who's ever in charge sounds
It's
very
my ship.
incompetent and stupid.
Yeah, the man in blue.
Yeah, with the cape.
Just stand there billowing. You must be talking about me!
We should blink
Oh,
your
yeah.
cape.
Yeah.
Now that we have so much money.
All right.
Shiny, shiny,
Just-
shiny, shiny.
That's what we should do. How much are the diamonds that are needed for resurrection? 300 gold?
For resurrection?
For
Yeah,
no, for revival.
Vivify.
Revivify.
Oh, yeah.
We should just
300 gold.
put 300 gold diamonds in your cape. So every time we need to revivify someone, we just
EpiPen?
yeah,
Eh.
just have them with us. Phew. Revive. Okay, well, let's just go to the north then. Just guide us and tell us about the Shattered Gods while we go. We're looking for, and I use this guy's self to turn into Lady Bloom. Like once we are in the air, so he cannot like jump or go anywhere. And I tell also I don't remember what's his name.
Malto meal.
Malt.
Meal.
This is
Where's
who
the
we're
professor?
This is who we're looking for.
Okay.
And I turn into her, or I just like as much as I remember, Lady Bloom.
Okay. Yes, you turn into perfect visage of her. Yes, I haven't really seen anyone that looks like that description. It's kind of weird for someone outside of the tribe or forest to be talking about the Shattered God. It's kind of old history at this point. Kind of let's see.
So we're just looking for her. She took a kid.
Not our kid.
Not her kid.
No, we're not playing support.
Our kid. You guys get hired or something to find the kid?
Kind of.
Man,
More of a curiosity.
Yes.
more of a curiosity.
Not
I
with the
get
kid.
that.
You think this is strange, the kid is stranger.
Yes. The kid is
Stranger Things?
Yes.
We've seen Stranger Things.
So we tell them because I don't know if we ever talked to both of you.
No, they've been along for the ride for the shits and giggles.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is we went to go find this kid that apparently had disappeared, and we entered this little like other dimension or something. This pocket dimension hole. But apparently this kid
You mean like
has.
bigger than this one?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
A lot of doors.
a lot of doors.
Always.
More doors.
And apparently this kid has like the ability to like destroy magic or something like that.
It'd be like if he stood next to you, you couldn't do anything.
Yeah. So you know how
Should
like
have bought a gun.
It's like I feel when I stand next to you.
so you know like those people who can do fields where magic doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's
Try to stay away from that.
it's always around him,
Oh.
like all the time.
And he wasn't just sitting in a room, he was in a solenoid of some type.
Yeah. We don't know if it's like a real kid or if it was created or this is like weird technology apparently from
Oh, I forget you guys are all about technology.
right. So but we were with another wizard and he said this is like even better technology than the Iron Kingdom can do.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, he said like
I don't believe it.
he compared like technology from the Iron Kingdom will be like a baby, and this technology will be made like by a professor. It's like
I am a professor.
imagine.
Ugh.
He's
So
better than
Your
you, not
greatest
Rick.
creation
Yeah, these creations were
is nothing compared
to anything
we saw.
We saw, yeah. And they had this like thing that trapped us like in a prison cage. We couldn't get out.
Why'd you bring that up?
She could teleport. And apparently all of this has to do with these old gods that
But when she teleported, there was burn marks.
yeah. It's not magic teleport. It's like
Yeah.
something else.
It's weird.
So that's why we're trying to find her. And I think by mistake, we kind of liberated this child and she took it. And we were not supposed to.
So somebody else had likely stole the child, and she wanted it. And
We got
used-
played.
Yes.
Pretty badly.
I don't like saying it like that, but layman's terms, we got played.
We got railroaded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she also can summon creatures
Yes.
of some type.
You've seen railroads.
I'll actually take the 2 vials I have of them and hand them to you.
Ah,
It's
vials.
a vial each of creature we fought after that place we got out of.
it's not much.
There's nothing I've ever seen. One of them was huge, like building huge.
Yeah.
And then the other
I forgot about those.
could turn invisible and stay invisible and attack. It was nothing like I've ever fought.
Yeah, so we're not sure what this has, like, what happened, but it seems something bad. So they say that we're from this cult or this church, the Shattered Gods. So apparently this place has more information, so they might know about her.
There's also a very good review for anybody who's watching. There is anybody watching. Nobody on YouTube, whatever. Yeah.
Have you 2 heard of Farmhaven?
Roll a history check.
I'll give you help.
8 or
Leave
go with the 8. Plus 5. 13.
Plus 5, 13. Yeah, it's just kind of like a podunk little. It supplies a whole lot of agriculture and
With its magic tree.
It's the breadbasket.
yeah, and there is a magic tree there that kind of helps the area around grow a lot where it shouldn't be growing crops.
Yeah, if you want to talk about tree huggers like earlier.
So that's kind of what happened. That's why we're looking for this. I don't know if this is gonna be like, this is world destroying stuff or it's just,
It's potentially, in my opinion.
but it's kind of concerning that there's.
Sounds pretty bad.
I don't know if this is just a kid with powers or if they can make people that can just cast anti-magic, which is kind of dangerous.
It is dangerous. You'd be useless, Malt. If only you got a gun.
So,
Have you heard of a dream core?
I've heard of a dream core.
Roll a history check.
I can't help you with that.
No.
I mean, I know that was the place we were in, so.
That's another 13.
I forgot to ask that. Fucking know something very
Yeah.
important about me.
Well, I was going to ask also if I
It
could
looks
have
like
negotiated to, like,
No.
if I could send him a sending spell, or yes,
Send
a
it
spell.
along, man.
Communicate to
Oh.
him through sending.
I forgot
If
about
he was able
that.
to like
We
arrive
could've
at a
asked that.
location.
He stopped saying stuff about it forever ago.
He goes, This is more of a
Attracted on
inner
that.
city
Lawmaker.
type thing.
What happened
It's
with the
not
lawmaker?
very good at
See if the gnome
Over.
knew him.
Oh.
distances. However, if
Aren't
you
they
teleport
here
into
with
the
us?
city, I can
No,
come
no.
No, they're not.
We're
I can
already
come
done with the shop. The
pop
gnome
around.
stays around
Okay.
there.
you, but this isn't very.
It just
very
clicked. I
long
was like,
distance.
there's
Okay.
something else that dramatically happened to this group, and it was me. I forgot to ask.
Yes. But we haven't told them, or
No, I'm just.
I don't
You
know
can
anything.
go ahead and say something, but I'll deny it. I got a pretty high deception, man.
well, that's not that important. I don't know if
Coming from a man that didn't have his heart out of his chest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if we also. I also tell them a little bit about what happened with Marcus, and he was doing experiments, trying to make himself be more powerful. I don't know
Be
if that.
magic humans.
Yeah, he was trying to make like magic in humans, but I don't know if that has anything to do with.
Only one way to find out. We got to get our guide to take us to this place where we can learn about shattered gods.
with Lady Bloom. So
Yeah.
these are the only people that might have an idea.
Well, obviously, you should have asked for the advice of Vidalkin. We were very proficient in genetic modifications.
Okay. Maybe that. I don't know there are many of those in the city. So
Roll a history check.
the other thing I'm gonna ask, they might know.
12.
12. You vaguely remember someone named Marcus that disappeared from. Hold on. What's the title?
Do they know or have heard about the other lady of Versella?
You know someone that disappeared from Farron Imperia, which is the capital of the Iron Kingdom, that was very into human modification. Not
Also Marcus
entirely
was-
sure of his name, but
Have
just
they
kind of goes, that's suspicious.
have they heard about this
You
Versella?
said that your kind is good at human modification?
I mean, we don't focus on that. And there's always willing subjects, of course.
There's only a couple parts that we really modify.
Insight check.
Yeah.
No, I believe you. Natural one.
Wow.
25.
25? I mean, have you modified anyone?
I mean, I don't have that ability personally. It's just that we,
No,
culturally speaking, it's.
Yeah, just culturally speaking.
But is it
it's kind of
always
the thing.
willing?
Yeah, that you know of. Yeah, it's always willing.
I mean, obviously, there's always a criminal or a renegade doing their own thing, but that's not culturally responsible.
Yeah, human modification is very strictly regulated.
Have you been tested on? I just noticed this.
Are they from the same race? No, right?
No.
No.
They're both blue, though.
I look human but could pass as an aqua elf.
Yeah. But right? You're like
He is
you're
full
like
on.
you're like alien, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't judge. You are human, right?
Always am. I have no creativity. I had to double check just to make
Human
sure.
battle master.
Yeah, variant.
Does he know anything else about Shattered Gods, or?
Gotta finish the lays.
Poor timing on my part.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Yeah, really. So, tells you a story.
Can you tell us it like it's a story? Thank you.
The
Once
darkest
upon
stormy
a
night.
time.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Call me Ishmael.
In
In the beginning.
Shadow was big enough and don't me enough that no one really messed with him in prison. American Gods? No one? Okay,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
stop talking.
No, I can't wait for this. Season 5?
Season
6?
3.
Oh, was it 3?
Yeah. It feels like forever, but yeah.
I'm aware of it, but I've never actually watched it.
The book.
The books are really graphic.
Oh, yeah. No, the book is real weird, but it's like my favorite book. So, it tells you a story that the Shattered God so much isn't about the person, it's about his power.
Okay.
And he was divided. He is the one that ruled over what came before. And he ruled the darkness below. And eventually, he had many, many children, and he chose to share his power with his children. And eventually, his children kind of got tired of him and deposed him and ripped him apart and used his power to form the new world.
What jerks?
I mean, to be fair, though, he sounds like not a great guy. And they kind of tell you this. He tells you this story about this figure called the Pale King. And how he would just he ruled with an iron fist. And he knew things. And he knew the world. He knew the secrets. And with that knowledge, he ruled absolutely. He set the old against the new, the weak against the strong, and was always just breeding conflict. And his children got tired of it, and so they destroyed him and took his power, and...
So the Pale King was the one god. Okay.
Kind of seems that way. And now, we don't really know. It seems his body has been split apart, and his power was used to restart the world.
So then presumably then bringing back the Shattered God would mean the destruction of said world.
Possibly.
That he was created from.
So are the children the new gods? Or...
We could possibly assume so. They never really... There's never any names associated with them. They're always just his children.
Okay. When we went to the Dream Core, the images that we saw, were they of gods or were they just like random races?
They were of all the races.
All the races, right?
And you remember kind of on the door, there was a guy standing there with his hands out, and there's kind of a white sphere over here and a red sphere over here.
Yeah, but they were
they
were not gods, they were just
picture.
races, right?
They're just the races,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find that picture. So Jarrett says, if someone's trying to bring him back or use some sort of aspect of his power, then this could be very bad indeed. Someone was to get a hold of the power of the Pale King, then possibly they would be able to rule the world very easily.
Doesn't sound good.
What?
Nothing. I'm just terrified for anyone to get that power.
I think we found our key to godhood.
Yeah, we're fucking money.
Throw enough money at it, we'll get it there. People talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you guys could find a well of power.
Well, I think it's more about not letting the world get
Can
destroyed.
Jarrett, does he know where we're going even though we're like hundreds, thousands of feet up in the air?
I mean, you see him kind of looking up to the stars and just kind of gauging.
We just needed like a general direction. Like
Go that way!
This is the most money any NPC will ever make on a general direction. Like, just, yeah, that way.
We'll pay $10,000 to play
Like,
me.
not it's like, hey, how do I get there? Oh, you take 2 left, go down the street a mile and a half, and then take a right. No, it's just there. That's all he's doing.
Well, you know, you can always.
And now he's gonna have so much money that he can barely carry
You
anything.
can only just add him to the crew and make him our personal blacksmith.
I mean,
Could try to do that.
we could just add a forge to the place.
We're just gonna add a forge. Where?
We have a ship.
Yeah,
Really?
Inside a ship!
We have another ship in this thing.
Check
And
the
a
ship
small
out.
dragon. Start Drake.
We can literally just add on to this. It's not that difficult.
I mean, how much damage would it do if we tilted enough and let the cargo ship open and drop the other ship on top of something?
I mean, that's literally
A lot.
That's one of it. That was one of our ideas back on the island.
I'm just gonna drop a bunch of crap on you.
Like, oh, we'll just cargo drop this ship that's meant to wreck other ships.
We'll
Oh,
go Rex.
right. It's like
Yeah.
Like, the wings
Yeah.
of it are
Yeah.
metal.
Yeah.
So we have, like, it's
Again,
not
orbital bombardment.
It's not necessarily like the instant fortress, because it's not small, but it do
we should
about
have,
much
we should
damage.
have bought that. See if we had one of those.
That's okay.
We'll see
We're
him
probably
later.
gonna go back since we gotta drop him off.
Yeah, and I gotta get my
'Cause
shield.
I doubt he
so.
wants to join.
Do we really have to drop? We can drop him off. Wink, wink.
Yeah, I'll drop him off right back to home. Okay.
Didn't say we had to be that close to
Does he have an idea of how long it'll take to get closer to the people we're looking to talk to?
Probably about a week and a half travel.
Wow.
Well, just go then.
You're
Yeah.
flying.
It's called the
Okay.
Endless Nation for a reason.
Well,
For a week and a half, I'll just beat my squire in between. But at practice, of course. That's it.
Is
Is this
he
his training to
is he
become a
getting
knight?
better? Like,
I like to think he's getting better.
what would Barbie be doing this whole time?
It's very much like Podrick
Oh,
getting
It's getting
trained.
hot. It's getting harder to hit.
Barbie can train with him.
Yeah.
Barbie's gonna
After he's all sore.
Not with her sword, right? Because if it's with her sword, he is dead.
Yeah.
One attack, dead. Because he's not saving against that con.
No, not at
All
all.
right.
Yeah, no, he's doomed.
Anybody want to try a
Totally.
bacon flavored?
Bacon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does it taste good?
I like bacon.
Yeah, I don't like your
person,
face.
but-
Your face is like.
It looks like you want us to share.
Is that this monstrosity?
Yeah.
What is the yellow one?
Discomfort.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni
Macaroni and
and cheese.
cheese.
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet.
That sounds
Go ahead, Neil.
awful.
Rock
It
that.
does sound awful.
The third flavor they had was pickles.
Oh.
It was like nobody wants that ever.
Stop going.
Why?
Stop putting your
Move
hand.
You hold it there, it keeps moving.
It just kept coming.
Oh.
Family RPG.
Alright. Okay.
There's still one in there. I can see it in the
can rock,
entrance.
it can stay there.
There we go.
Move your hand.
Every now and then, like once a day, I'll just hop on the wyvern and scout out if there's anything of interest, any buildings or ruins.
Why don't you try to scry on Lady Bloom?
Because he's gonna have to take some time to get that in that book.
She can also
I don't know
check
how-
when we do that.
Yeah, but we have like a week and a half. How much time does it take for you to transcribe?
I mean, hours. So it's
2 hours per spell level.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so then you can
So,
try to
At least a
scribe.
day.
Mm-hmm.
I figure if anything, she would know that you were scrying on her
Not necessarily.
and would
right.
somehow retaliate.
That's good. That's
That's kind of what we want.
I mean, I think she would. Would she know who did it, or would she just get a feeling for it?
no. I don't think you know.
No,
Do
you
you
don't
know you're
know.
getting scried on? No, right?
Unless you have a specific ability.
Yeah. If
That's
not,
what I'm
if
thinking.
it fails, it just fails.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Let's try to scry on her.
Yeah. Why don't you try to scry on her and?
Okay.
Join that combo.
No.
You're just.
I've made a terrible decision.
One of many.
Oh yeah, this is not the worst decision I've ever made. I had chili for the week before that trip.
Oh, you poor.
Every day.
Every day?
I love chili. When I make chili, and I make good chili, it's the only thing I make good. I
So
eat
you
chili
ate chili every day on that trip or before that trip?
before the trip.
So I'm going to get a focus
Just a little under a week.
of either crystal ball, silver mirror, or a
It's
hot
empty
tub holy
completely.
water worth
Okay.
1,000 gold.
Okay.
Okay, I don't have any of those.
It doesn't consume the spell. It's just it's why I see through.
I don't have any.
I'm sure there's some mirrors on board the ship.
Worth 1,000 gold.
Maybe not that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Put 2 diamonds in it and it's worth 1,000 gold.
Duct tape.
I have 4 500 diamonds.
I'm not quite sure that would help. It's more of the quality
These
of
are.
silver.
It's in the frame
mirror.
of it.
It's amazing diamonds, man.
I'm a carpenter.
I'll put all 4.
I can.
You could have also bought something before you left his shop.
I didn't know
We'll
this
say
was
that.
require the spell. Okay.
Alright, so we can't scry this time.
I'll have bought a mirror.
We're doing retroactive.
I figure it would be like, okay, you got. Here's a spell scroll and the components.
Exactly, yeah.
What did I do? Well, the scroll itself might have been able to do it, but he transcribed it, so
He needs the components to do it himself, yeah.
What happened?
You have $1,000 mirror.
$1,000 what?
Mirror. Or
Why?
crystal ball that's worth $1,000.
Spell components.
Okay. See and hear the particular creature you choose that is in the same plane of existence, assuming she is, as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw,
Can we
which
give
is
him just
modified
1,000?
by
We
how
probably
well
have
you know the
$1,000
target
something.
and the
I said
sort of
find
physical
a mirror and
connection
get,
you
like,
have to it.
4 or
If
500
the target
diamonds.
knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it chooses to be observed.
Does the person know they're casting a spell? Do they know?
She would know me, and she would see me doing it.
Okay.
And I think that's more of a context of if I'm trying to scry on another party member that knows, oh, okay, he's trying to scry on me, I guess I'll let this happen so he sees what I'm seeing.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, since
Sounds
I've
good.
only ever heard of the target, they get a +5 to their modifier.
Oh, good.
And okay, I've seen their likeness though, right? You
Yeah.
looked at it. So it's a -2, so it'll only be +3 then.
+3. Alright.
My DC is 17.
What is it, a wisdom?
Rolled a
Wisdom
4.
saving.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, so even with her pluses, that still doesn't make it. So as you kind of look into the mirror and just concentrate on the likeness that you've seen before, you see her, and she's looks like she's sitting on some sort of ship or kind of just.
If she's in the lake, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
She's not in the lake.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna do that to you guys. I thought about it; it'd be super funny, but
That's why you didn't want to go.
who knows who's in the lake? But
I have a feeling, personally, that I don't want to go.
It's a giant fish.
Something along the lines of that, maybe.
so you see, and you're looking, and kind of see her look behind her, and she kind of speaks to someone. Goes, "Well, try to settle him down." No, possibly. He just kind of talks to him for a minute, just kind of looks around. Make a perception check.
No.
Another 5
Really
plus.
get some glasses in a row.
Yeah, 3, 8.
Yeah, you can't really make
My first time, guys.
make
Really
out
get some-
anything around her. You do see a porthole, but it's kind of light's kind of streaming in from it, and you can't really make out anything. He goes, "All right, well," and you can kind of hear it's like the adults from the Peanuts speaking. And she kind of answers. She goes, "All right, I'll be there in a second." And she kind of gets up, and you see her follow him. And you kind of see her turn around and kind of go through a door, and you see this kid kind of suspended in midair with 2 giant arms coming out from behind him, and is just beating against the sides of this
He evolved.
into the sides of this whatever
Chop just
thing.
became
He's
a
kind of
champ.
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
and you see 2 giant legs just form out of nowhere and just kind of stands up and just starts beating everywhere, and she just kind of focuses and releases something, and it hits him in the face, and he just kind of falls over, and you see the arms and legs just kind of dissolve,
Weird.
and then the vision cuts out.
That was freaky.
He didn't have those when we, right?
Nope, he was a
It's
regular
out
boy.
again.
I described the scene, yes. So somewhere, wherever she is, it's in daytime, so we know which half of the planet she's on.
Narrows it down.
Really does. Sure does.
Yes. And she's in the boat. She's in the ocean. Somewhere. Yes.
I mean, we're only assuming it's not here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you said somebody's looking at the stars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be
So she could be
Pretty close
in
to
a
evening.
river. She could be in a lake.
Well, I mean, you don't really get a seaworthy boat with a porthole
For a river.
for a river. You definitely don't get one for a lake unless it's a big lake.
Yeah, like the one we just passed.
Yeah. A little deeper.
I don't think. I don't know. Could you describe the boat deck?
he
Like
was underneath
Underground the entire time.
Oh,
Or
okay.
under the deck.
under the deck.
Like the
Below
quality of it, like did it look like it was fancy shambles?
It looked more of like military, just very sparse and just.
But if we have a week, you can just try to scry on her, like.
Every day.
There weren't any like, insignias or anything to identify.
Until we get some
He
thing.
rolled really bad on perception,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
That's why I was like, man, I need to get some like glasses of this.
Couldn't anyone else have been looking along with you? And
Yeah.
Do the more you
No.
scry on her, the more you know her and the easier it is?
Oh, well, I mean,
I mean, you've already scryed on her, and you know her likeness.
So I think the DC just stays the same.
The DC stays the same.
I
because
don't know her
if
firsthand.
it's
I'm not
firsthand
familiar
or
with her.
familiar, and you don't have any part of like
I mean,
Body.
unless he.
body part.
The only way I can think the DC would lower is if like he sees what she's writing and it's about like it's like journal writing bullshit. I'd be like, oh okay,
Dear diary.
yeah.
Do
Today,
you have any
kid
of the-
sprouted 2 arms and 2 legs.
Objects that she had.
I gave you 2 vials of blood. That's the closest thing I've gotten to
Well,
her.
those are the creatures, though, not of her.
They're
Though.
not
Yeah.
close. Yeah, we didn't get anything from her. I don't think we even got close to her.
We have.
No,
I don't know who has them. I don't know if Tiny Rick probably kept them. The things that.
Yeah, Tiny Rick has them.
The things that she threw, like the.
Those here things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have them.
didn't we all get
I mean, that would only give it.
pamphlets to her church?
Yeah, we probably have the pamphlets of her church.
You guys might.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I'll roll if you want, but I know that because that was a long time ago. But I remember
pretty sure she gave us something
Yeah.
advertising. Shattered
this
God.
is the Shattered God.
Yeah.
Because we have no idea who the hell it is.
I mean, that would just reduce the connection from.
I know I
2
didn't
to
take
minus 2 to
anything
minus
from
4.
her room. I know that much. Because there wasn't to take.
Scrying her the next day? Gonna give it a shot at least?
I mean,
Can you do
Yeah.
just like a general so you don't have to throw?
Well, actually, I can take a short rest. I can recharge to that 1/5 level spell, so I can do it again today.
Sure. Okay.
You hear me do that?
I don't know. Can you
D20
rescry the same day?
percentile.
If the person
Succeed.
succeeds, you can't. But if they fail, you can keep doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
D20 percentile to see if we kept a fucking pamphlet.
Sure, roll a d20.
Okay. 10.
Nah, unfortunately.
I'll see if I
Kinda
can
went.
find one, maybe.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Nope.
Nope.
Can you just throw like general scry so you can tell us what he figured out like during the week, so he doesn't have to throw 28 times, like 28 scries.
Yeah. So if you're gonna scry twice a day for a week and a half, that's like 28 scries. Yeah.
Scry.
Yeah, it's like 15 scries, right? More, 16 scries.
That's a success. Success. Why can't I roll like this normally? So you get another.
Just one more from the whole week.
Well, I just rolled like 6 successes.
Oh wow! So
She knows somebody's
yeah.
looking for her now. Yeah.
I don't necessarily that she knows that. Does the target know they've been
a
scryed on?
successful save, the target is not affected. And you
Yeah.
can use it again for another 24 hours. Okay.
But if they
Yeah, it
have,
doesn't
like,
say anything about.
if they
So really,
can
those are 6
see-
days worth of failures of
Yeah.
each day. So I didn't have that extra spell each of those times. So that's why.
I believe if they can like see in the ethereal plane or something, they see.
they can see
just a
invisible.
sensor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Invisible,
can see
yeah.
the sensor. So you see another day of her just kind of talking with the kid, and it's kind of they're still kind of in that same room that you saw him in originally. He's like, I want to go out, and she's like, no, we can't. Just like, not
Here's the controller. Just play the video.
yeah. She goes, she's talking about how he's too dangerous and that he needs to be more under control before he can leave.
Another perception check to see if I can get any more detail from
Yeah,
the room.
go for it.
Before he rolls, could I try and talk him through detailed descriptions of what to look for like the ship, any insignia, any names on paper,
Ooh.
anything?
Labels on the door and
Yeah, any like
a flag somewhere.
me being from my background, I would know
Yeah.
what to look for, but I can't physically do the spell, so I'm just trying to assist.
Intelligent?
Yeah.
So you're just giving me advantage on it.
Yeah, I guess go ahead and make an intelligence check.
And land and limp and funny.
11.
11. Take a +3 on your roll.
That is my intelligence.
3?
+3.
Okay.
12
16.
plus 3 plus 3.
So that's
18.
18.
You also could give me guidance on it too.
I don't think I give you guidance through the scry.
No.
How about perception?
No, because
Okay.
I don't think you can give because it's like a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
All
I'm
right.
just talking to you. You're like, this is what to look for. Help me out. Help me help you.
We're gonna end up being the totally wrong way
Oh, absolutely. Just sweet.
because we're going away from the ocean, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going straight
That's
to like
okay,
some
we'll find-
mountains and
We'll find some stuff first on the.
We're gonna be close to that sheer thing.
Yeah. So you kind of see, as she's kind of passing through a porthole, you see mountains, and you're looking down on the mountains.
It's a flying ship.
Oh.
Well, what I thought was the sound of the ocean was actually the sound of an engine of it flying up in the air. Never mind.
Yep.
My bad.
Bad dude.
Are flying ships common?
Yeah. At
In
least.
their world,
In
there.
their
Yeah,
kingdom,
at least in the Iron Kingdom they are.
somewhat.
Which isn't the
there's,
Iron
like,
Kingdom on the other side of the world?
super technology and everything, common as all hell. Where we're from, at least
Yeah.
me, not so much. I mean, it's coming and going.
And where we are right now,
No,
it's like us.
No, yeah.
very rural over here. Like
We are
it's,
gods.
So if we see another flying ship,
Shoot it down.
shoot it down.
Shoot it down.
Kill the kid.
kill.
No.
Yeah, the,
No, no,
Loot
no,
and
no,
pillage.
no.
arms.
Board this ship.
Well, that'd be sort of
Kill
curious
Blue.
thing because it must
Save
be
the kid.
something more technologically based because like this ship is magically up in the air for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So if the kid is actually able to disperse magic, he wouldn't be up in the
That's true.
airship.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just a certain radius to it, and they're
Well,
purposely keeping him lower on
You
deck.
said she had to go through a few doors to get to him, right?
Yeah, so as long as he's not close to the engine.
Exactly. Yeah.
That,
There's
or
a certain
it could
range
be
to
a
it. Yeah.
special room that they put him in. We found him in the tube.
Right. Yes, there's ways to contain his power. Or his
Anti-power.
Or his anti-power.
Yeah.
Anti-powered.
Yeah. Maybe it's an anti-magic, route. So now it's even more difficult. She's flying.
Well, at least we can fly too, so...
Yeah.
When she looked over, did he see any mountain ridges or anything like that? Or
Yeah,
was
there were
it-
mountains.
Yeah, mountains.
They're above the mountains, yeah.
So
And that's kind of the direction we're heading-ish?
maybe she could be in the Iron Kingdom. Right?
I
Iron
don't
Kingdom
know.
is on the other side of the world.
Are there mountains? But she's in our same side, we think, right? Because it's the same. But I don't know how does
No, the other side.
how does light work in this world we're in? Like,
It's day and night.
I mean, pretty much the same thing. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
okay, so if she has the same time as us, she should be in the same hemisphere. Okay. Okay, so maybe she's close, actually.
Well, maybe if I was
Money
same
on it,
hemisphere, it'd be like you're on the same side of the. I mean, usually hemisphere you think of north and south hemisphere.
Yeah.
Instead of east and west,
Same.
but yeah.
I mean, obviously she knows what she's doing and where she's going.
We have no idea.
We're the ones that are trailing.
Mm-hmm.
We are less informed. So us going to some tribe could be for everything, could be for nothing. But it seems like she's in a mountainous region, and if you look over the damn ship, it's been grass for a while.
Could I do like a nature check if I could figure out what that mountain range was?
Go for it.
I know a very high DC, whatever's in your head. Alright. Ooh. 19 plus 5. 23.
Yeah, you definitely know. The mountains that you saw were enormous. And there's pretty much only one mountain range like that, the El Arista mountain range. But it, however, kind of goes along like the entire top here and just kind of ends into there. So you do know that she's kind of upper to the north.
Yeah, but
So
it's
you don't-
near the range.
Really know what side she's on.
And she could be in the other side, that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a vicinity of where she's at, which is a lot closer than we were yesterday.
My God. Okay.
Depending on how many days have passed.
I was just about to ask.
That was 7. That last scry was day 7.
Day 7.
Because he survived. He saved against 6, right?
Yeah.
8 saved.
Day 8?
That's
Maybe
natural 1.
Week and a half.
Week and a half.
We're almost there.
Yeah, almost there. So, day, what is that, 9?
9.
You kind of see her just kind of standing behind the kid, and it's just kind of like whispering in his ear, and you see the kid, and a little bit away, there's kind of like a target set up. And you can see the kid, and she's just talking to him, and then he lets him go, and that giant kind of arm just comes out and lashes out, and there's just kind of this it's almost like it just like got disintegrated, and it just like punches straight through it and just brings it back, and he turns around, and the kid's like overjoyed, and see Bloom just kind of sweep him up and give him a huge hug.
They're friends.
We're gonna
now.
have to kill the kid.
But why? Like, why the deception? That's the thing. There has to be an end game. The reason to lie is there's an end game. There's an end goal. That
There's
you want.
Infinity War first, and then...
Like, was it just to get the kid? It can't be. There has to be something about the kid, or the kid's important to her.
Yeah.
Or she has a cause that the kid doesn't know about.
Are you getting any more details out of this? Maybe we can go
16 plus
Does
3,
the
19.
when he describes all these scenes, and that one specifically, the arm, tentacle, whatever, does it look anything like the monstrosities that or the creatures that we fought after the Dream Core?
No, this is much more like ethereal. It looks like it's kind of made out of energy, almost.
Okay.
It's not
Like psionic?
physical. Yeah, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, that's all new ballroom for us.
Oh.
Okay. For some reason, she wants to.
What'd your
Oh, I know.
perception there get you?
I mean, he's got a fist that dissolves things.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good reason to keep him around.
Mm-hmm.
At 19.
And no
19.
magic happens around him.
Let's see. This time, you see, kind of after that
Kid's
happens.
gonna protect her with his life.
So maybe she didn't kidnap him. She was just trying to rescue him.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of.
And we rescued him
But
because she couldn't get into there by herself.
trapping us under whatever that was.
Yeah,
She
we've seen
didn't
two
really need
months.
to. She didn't need to do that.
Do
You're
what?
gonna bring him back.
No, remember what I think what happened is she probably somehow tricked the woman we were trying to...
Just call for help.
Remember, we were trying to help this woman, right? Because she thought her kid, which is really not her kid, she never had a kid, was trapped. So she tricked her. She called Dionysus. Dionysus sends us. We,
Come in.
save the kid. And now he's out. She can take him. And she can train him for whatever.
Yeah, we
Maybe he is like the next, incarnation of the Shattered Gods or whatever.
He is the chosen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the...
Or maybe he's the apocalypse. You don't know.
Yes!
Yeah, either way.
I'm leaning more towards that from the descriptions
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to kill the kid.
Walt's been giving us.
I
I mean,
think we might have to kill the kid,
I'm
yes.
not ashamed of that.
could he describe how long that went from the boy to the target?
About 20 feet.
Very long.
Mm.
Pretty good range.
And do we remember the vicinity, how far his non-magical crap happened?
It was definitely at least a whole room.
Yeah.
I mean, that room was 60 or something.
I don't remember being that big.
It was more like a long kind of hallway rather than a room.
You're right.
Trying to think. I don't
Might have been
really.
long, but not wide.
Yeah.
I just remember that Rick's magic wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So
Trying
he
to
has
think. I don't think there would have been a chance for you guys to figure out
Okay.
the radius.
So he
Yeah.
has a 50-foot range, at least, of that disintegrate thing.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun.
So, no.
But the thing is,
No.
he's a kid, so maybe
No.
we can just convince him.
Hey, we're here to kill your mom. Help us.
That's not her mom.
Surrogate.
Yeah, I was about to say surrogate mother. I mean, apparently they're forming a bond.
Yeah, of some sort.
I mean,
We
if
go
she
to-
just explained what was going on, we might help her. If
Nah.
we agreed with it.
I mean, that's really what I want to know is why.
I'm curious.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what the outcome is. But
That's fair.
She lied to us at Farmhaven. She's not going to tell us what her game plan is.
Maybe she will now.
Either that or we kill her.
So yeah, but the moment we do anything harmful to her, that kid's going to lash
Also
out
die.
quite literally.
Literally, yeah, that is true.
And we have,
Can you
what,
teleport us?
3-4 meleeers
No.
on this?
We should have bought a teleportation scroll.
Absolutely, me.
Well,
Tick,
Barbie.
Barbie, me, you.
Yeah, you guys would be the only two that can fight him.
I can fight without magic.
Oh, that's the problem. If he's got 20-foot reach on his little dissolving arms, then
Us getting close is non-existent.
unless it's an AC thing instead of a Dex thing, in which case either you or I would be fine. Just depending on the case. Is that +2 armor? I've got 24 AC.
Delvert over here. See you and that dwarf go at it.
And then you have an incredibly high Dex.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, we either diplomacy this with her,
Or kill him out.
or our mission is assassination.
Okay, though.
Yeah, we can try to talk to them. Maybe they have a good reason why they're doing this. I don't know.
Teleportation circle is a 5th level spell.
Okay.
Ooh, we should pick that up.
Yeah, but
Next time.
that wasn't magic based what she did, right? That was more
No, that was
No.
not magic
Yeah.
based.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
like Stargated.
She's used a wormhole.
We find their ship, angle our ship, drop the inside ship on top of their ship.
Yeah, I'm down for it. Magic that kid.
An anti-magic field will not help.
Dodge
Brutal.
this!
I like it.
Alright. Well,
That's an idea.
we
It's
have
tic-tacular.
possibilities. We have possibilities.
I don't know
we
if
can
it's the
counter it,
best idea, but it's an idea.
But I
Out
guess
of his reach.
we're not gonna know
Not
until
magic.
we find out what's ever at this location that we're going.
You might want to have the crew from the other ship get off of that ship first before we.
Ah!
If they're with that woman, they deserve to die.
No,
Well, no, the
our other ship.
Oh,
our inner
The
ship.
ship
No,
is-
that's only like a 2 or 3 person.
Yeah,
I assume
okay.
that they're not
It was
always
the
on that ship
temporary-
either.
What happened with the guys we rescued? They're gone or they're with
Oh
us?
no, they're just kind of chilling out.
Oh, they're just there.
like, hanging out.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
we got nothing better to
Monk
So
do.
the super
from them.
scary guy with the flying swords is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the terrifying monk guy.
Yeah.
Isn't he from their kingdom, or is he from this one?
No. He's
Because he did
from,
tell us about himself.
Yeah, he's from Acheron.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So scary guy is there chilling.
Yeah. I mean,
Actually,
that's-
technically, this is what we have. We have badass monk, buddy tinker, and the original captain.
All right.
Oh yeah, you took him. Oh god.
He's just like that monk dude. Just been like,
I'm gonna murder you.
I don't know how long it's gonna take, but you're dead.
I'm very, very patient.
I mean, technically, yeah, he did wait in that circle.
Yeah.
God knows how long.
When it was
Yeah.
another vein just pops a little bit.
So he hasn't killed him yet?
No.
True to his word.
Because technically, he's my only connection to Callahan.
Yeah.
And
He
I'm
agreed
keeping
with
him alive to
him.
find Callahan.
Yeah. He just kind of.
Have they sent anything through the bag in all this time?
That was a one-way bag.
Oh, he just goes.
Through. It just goes to.
Oh,
it
so
doesn't
I
come
thought it went.
from.
I thought it was able to go.
oh, so you can literally just put like shit on it, and it will just go to someone.
It'll go to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should definitely do that. Like all of the waste every day, just have some of them just throw it in there for all of it. Yeah, every day. There's nothing better to do with it.
Within
But
weeks,
you
it'll
don't
just be
know
like a
who
solid
it's
mass.
going to. Like, you have an idea, but that
It's still
idea could be
funny.
It's
wrong.
funny, yeah. It's just for the lols.
What if I set my cat through it? And I scryed on my cat.
Couldn't you just send your cat through it? And then, no, you can't pop it, right?
Yeah, he can pop.
I can have it return back to me. Yeah,
Don't you have to be
But-
within like 100 feet?
if for me to be able to see through it. Yes, but if I'm scrying on it, though, obviously it's just within this plane.
You probably just throw it through. Yeah, unless it's on a different plane, then you can't.
Yeah, do it. Why not?
Okay.
Have you started throwing poop in there first, or no?
Yeah,
Food first for sure. Weeks of poop.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a week.
Then you throw the cat
Unfortunately,
into the room
I
full
don't
of poop.
control the bag, so I can't really stop this.
The indoor porta potty we have, you just kind of like pin the bag up to it. Whole crew.
Now
That
you
is
throw
our
a
new-
cat.
that
No,
is
the
our
cat
new-
doesn't want to go
Toilet
in.
paper.
The bag is not gonna get
That
dirty
is our
because it's
new
a
blue area,
it's
like
a
magic
it's a
fence.
magic
Yeah.
space. It's
On
not
a
like it has
nail
any
hanging.
dirt.
Yes, but where the cat is going,
Like,
You just hold it to your flower.
That's what we want.
it's completely covered.
Alright, I got it.
I hope they have been cleaning the place.
It's
It's a flying cat. Just tell him not to land, like fly. Once he gets fly.
Fly, let you land in shit. Ideally.
at least it'll be a soft landing.
Oh.
If the creature is willing, does it just automatically take effect?
Yeah, for the
Scrying.
scrying. Yeah,
Okay.
if it doesn't.
Yeah.
Mean,
So you scry on it, and it just kind of appears just in blackness. You kind of assume that they haven't opened the bag again after the first time. There was just the first 2 days, just a bunch of poop just came out.
I kind of told it before it went through to if it feels itself as being trapped, I try to escape.
Roll an athletics.
Check for the cat.
I'm covered in poo.
Yeah, the cat is covered in poop at this point.
All I'm thinking of is Joe Dirt.
It's 18
Jesus.
minus 4. So,
14.
14.
I got that damn cat of Thorn strength.
Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Yeah, eventually just kind of like manages to open it up.
They're shoving cats through it.
And you just kind of see it just, it's kind of like laying on a shelf, and there's several other bags. Like there's 3 shelves. The cat kind of looks around. There's 3 shelves with bags, 4 bags each similar, that look kind of similar to the bag that the cat just crawled out of. It seems to be in a room with crates and boxes, and just it's very, very expansive. It's like warehouse size, where there's just a bunch of supplies and everything. You kind of assume this is where the pirates have been sending all their supplies. Yeah.
Now it's open again.
I'm dripping all the poop on
Yeah,
it.
it's just-
Oh yeah, no, it's just
deluge of.
there's just a cone of
I wish you had instructed your cat. Could have had the bags dropped into each other bag.
So unfortunately that's about all you see. There's not really any windows or just
Okay.
anything.
They're gonna be pretty mad when they come back.
There's a cat covered in poo in here.
You see the cat just kind of sits down and just starts cleaning itself.
I snap, bring it back.
Cleaning.
I prestidigitated clean, yeah.
Clean, yeah, he gets cleaned.
Poor cat.
Actually, you know what? No, I don't actually have prestidigitation. I have to actually wash my cat.
You just dump a bucket
You
of
just
water.
have a.
I am so precious with this thing.
Oh, wow.
You didn't get the spell?
Huh?
You don't have the spell?
I have prestidigitation, no. Dancing Lights, Mage Hand, Message, Frostbite.
That was probably more useful.
Yeah.
Alright, I got dinner plans today, so I gotta run out of here.
Alright.
See ya. Have fun.
Well.
I guess we can talk. If you have a minute, he said he wanted to talk about kind of what he was going to do.
I almost fell.
in
Alright,
January.
Because this is technically the end of this campaign for now, I guess.
Yeah, for
You
now.
want to just pause right now then?
Yeah.
End the session? Okay.
End the session.
Okay, until-
7:30, so.
Until next time,
Yeah,
happy
what's that?
gaming.
It's me Monday.
Goodbye.
Alright, so